It's in plain sight. But you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Well, happy Halloween, chat. Oh boy, I hope you've got the candy ready. I put a poll up. How many of you are going to get horrendously sick from eating shit you shouldn't tonight? Remember, you always want to mix candy with a hard amount of liquor. So your your vomit is nice and rainbow colored when you throw it up at the party. And make sure if you go out to a party tonight and you're really liquored up and you've got all that candy in your tummy that you talk about nothing but politics and you do it loudly and obnoxiously. People love that at parties. They love the drunk guy with sugar caked and just all over his lips, shit all over his face, talking incessantly about politics. Nobody wants to escape that. They want to hear about it all evening long. So make sure that you have that conversation. You're the guy. You can save that party. Just hit the Jaeger, drink the Bacardi 151, and just talk about it nonstop. Really make it a memorable evening for everybody. Well, can you believe it? I'm not dead yet. I know Ethan Ralph is probably screaming somewhere in Mexico right now. Goddamn Medicare isn't dead yet. I'm not dying conveniently enough for him. Sadly, we'll have to offer our prayers up to Ethan a little later on. He's had a bit of a boo-boo, a little bit of an accident down in Mexico. Got a lot to talk about, really. Lots of things have happened over the last 3 months. Sorry for my little absence. I've been on my own little adventure, in and out of the hospital. I found out what a burst fracture is. Boy, that's super fun. It's like when your back just disintegrates into dust. It's been a living fucking nightmare, but here I am, still alive. Got all the goofballs in me, so I can tolerate it. I'm literally sitting. If you saw my setup, if you've ever seen a picture of where I am generally, in our kind of like, it's not really a living room, a family room, I guess. It's set up in a specific way that usually it's very relaxed. You can sit back and enjoy yourself, watch some TV, play some video, browse on the computer. It's a very nice little setup. It's very, very comfy. The problem is, I'm inside this plastic shell. I look like a fucking Ninja Turtle, which I suppose is good for Halloween because I've got a pre-made costume ready to go. The problem is it locks you into place. It's a clamshell that goes around your entire chest and back. So I can't lay down. So I had to move all this shit around. I'm basically talking at a wall. I'm like a foot away from a wall in between two metal desks. And I've got my computer set up on one side and my monitor and then my computer tower on the other side. I've got this little area, that I'm sitting in, stock still, straight up. But here I am, nonetheless, goofballed up. Boy, did they load me up with painkillers. Holy shit. I am flying high. It's like I got my own, I would say Boeing aircraft, but if it was Boeing, I'd be dead by now, wouldn't I? Fucking thing would have exploded like their satellites. Or every one of their planes that they apparently can't ever make that's up to spec or code. You know, that reminds me. I seem to remember back in the day I had a debate with Destiny, and we talked about a lot of things, but one specifically was an example I gave him about airplanes and about pilots and about manufacturing, and he swore up and down I was out of my mind. Oh, diversity hires in airplanes? What are you talking about, Jim? That's so stupid. Why would they hire, people with insufficient experience and ability to manufacture and fly their planes? That's never going to happen, Jim. You don't know what you're talking about. And here we are with Boeing has become synonymous with, implosion and lack of quality or standards. Everything they touch turns to shit. Oh, did I call that one? Somebody wrap a bow on that and send it off to Destiny. Remind him that not only did he want to run sorties over Mexico and bomb the cartels, which is based, by the way, but he was totally wrong about that airplane example, and I was completely fucking right. Completely right. Hopefully, let me end our poll here. 53% of you said you would eat candy until you puke. Congratulations. Hopefully I'm coming through all right. Boeing DEI hire? That's correct, chat. That is correct. Oh, so I've missed quite a lot. That was my point. That's what I was getting at. Apparently, I've missed a whole heck of a lot, but I've been in and out of the hospital and dealing with the shattered back. But now that I'm sitting my ass here looking like Leonardo or Donatello, I'd go with Donatello. I always thought the bow staff was better. You take your pussy swords and shove them, all right? Don was the guy. He's beating people with a piece of wood, a stick. It's like an old man anger. I don't know. It's a very interesting weapon choice. But nonetheless, I've missed a lot. There's a lot that's happened. I know. The sector. Oh, all the things that happened in the sector. We'll talk about it a little bit. But I'll be honest with you. I've got a little bored with the sector. I mean, I think we all know that Ethan Ralph is trash. And I don't know what Ricade is doing. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that guy. Like him and Aaron Imholt, they've got their whole thing going on. I think Masterson and Riley and all of them, are they still arguing and yelling at Eric July? What about Vito? Is Vito still talking shit about July? Because last I checked, July just keeps selling comic books and making money. Where's Vito's comic book, by the way? What happened with that? Chat, can I ask you, do we know what happened to Vito's comic book? That came out on time, right? Because he was so adamant about how shit Eric July was about ever meeting his goals or the dates that he set out for production. Did Vito's comic come out? Was it a stunning success? Did it make a ton of money? How did that turn out? I'll wait for everybody to catch up. Vito has no comic. That can't be right. Clearly, the comic book has come out and it's become a number one bestseller after he talked endless shit about Eric July's comic book. That would be embarrassing if he didn't. Are you telling me, people are saying Eric July won? Does that mean that the comic didn't come out? Wow. Okay, well, the sector's a crazy place, folks. But nonetheless, a little bit boring. So I've been watching other people do other content. Cover different people, cover different areas, things that I might have ignored previously. I had a lot of time on my hands screaming in agony in the hospital, so I was watching different shit. Like Smokey MC, Kiwi Tape, Saturated Content, June, lots of different people. I got introduced to a whole new world of cast of characters that I previously ignored. Now, there was people like Cyrax, but I wasn't really huge into Cyrax. There's something about his physical appearance that bothers me. It's like my lizard brain can't handle it. He's like a really fucking inbred looking dwarf. I don't know how to describe it, but there's something physically wrong about that man's appearance. And it's like some kind of eldritch god abomination thing. Like my brain starts to hurt when I look at him, and I can't really enjoy it. So I was like, I can't really get into this one. I saw people like, I think it was White Bowser, a couple other TikTokers. I was watching them. They're a little funny. Then I got to the GOAT, King Cobra. And one of the, ancillary, secondary characters related to him really caught my eye, and I wanted to talk about that today. I thought it'd be fun, talking about the spooky, scary things that exist out there. And what's crazier than sticking your dick into crazy? So that's kind of what I want to focus on. Because if we're going to talk about crazy shit, let's talk about a literally insane woman who streams from her bathtub. That's the kind of shit I'm down for. It's got a really nostalgic feeling to it. A little bit of Rossish, I guess, if you want to get down to it. So I want to introduce this character, talk about her wonderful adventures, and talk about why you should never fuck a crazy woman, and what happens when you encounter a yandere in real life. Except they're not, sugoi, kawaii. They're not cute like my Japanese anime cartoons. They're usually busted looking like they came out from underneath a trailer, smoking meth. It's kind of what they look like. Completely, batshit insane. A little bit nutty, a little bit crazy. Oh, you might hear things in the background while I stream, by the way. That would be all the neighborhood children coming to get fucking candy and toys. So you'll hear my wife ninja running to the front door to give them their treats. Or you might hear my dogs barking incessantly because they never shut up. So there's nothing I can do to mute that. Again, I'm sitting in between two metal desks staring at a wall. There's not much I can do to stop this chat. We're a little up shit creek on that. But let me, before we get into that, because I did say we talk a little bit about some of the casted characters from the sector. So let's do that. Let's talk about ultimate irony. For 1 second, just one, that's all he deserves. Just a few pity minutes for the Torta King, Ethan Ralph. That's all I'm going to give him. I'm not going to cover what this guy's been up to because I haven't paid attention. The only thing that caught my attention was him wishing me ill like he does every other day, to be honest with you. Which was, when are you going to die, Medicare? So he heard I had burst fractures, and his response was, how are you going to wipe your ass? Oh, you're so crippled you're never going to wipe your ass again. I bought a bidet, fat boy. All right, if you saved up enough of your tortas, you could do that too. But this reminds me, a while back, before Coach Deadpill was executed by the Ukrainian government, before that happened, he talked like endless shit about me. And then like a week later, he fell out of an airplane and shattered his arm. It's very, there's some irony in that. Well, what do you know? Here's Ethan on Twitter talking endless shit about me. And what do you know? He ends up getting a boo-boo. Uh-oh, fat boy's got a boo-boo. Oh, so sad, Ethan. That's so sad. Talking shit about me not being able to wipe my ass, and God smites you and takes away the use of your arm. That's his torta-lifted arm. Fat boy needs that left arm to lift his tortas. You might think Ethan's right-handed, but there's nothing right about that, fat boy. It's all goofy. So, he injures his arm. How does he injure his arm? What kind of injury is it? Is it beating women? We know he loves to beat women. Maybe he beat a woman too hard. I mean, that sounds like something that would happen. No, he gave himself an ultimate. He gave himself the. You ever heard of the stranger? Sit on your hand and you pleasure yourself. It feels like a stranger's doing it. Well, it looks like Ralph. I don't know. He decided to do that in the middle of an airport in the middle of Guadalajara. Decided, hey, I'm going to drink like 5 bottles of gin and then pass out for 38 hours straight on my arm. Uh-oh, somebody's got nerve damage. I'm going to do a show today around 2:30, basically with one arm and hand. The doctor goes, you have a very serious nerve injury, Ethan. LOL. Got ultrasounds, but it's not severed. Got a wrap on my forearm with CBD cream to reduce inflammation on the nerve. Orthopedist next. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So now I learned about the radial nerve. It goes from your shoulder down to your hand. Well, I slept on my left hand at the airport too long, and now it's 80% debilitated because I have what's called radial nerve palsy. One of the unluckiest things that ever happened to me, LOL. Uh-oh. Now I want you to imagine how severe this injury is. I want to pee in chat. Can I get a pee for prayer? We need to pray for Ethan Ralph and his palsy. Okay, because, if it was a normal person who had normal human weight, like anything under 4 fucking metric tons, you'd probably recover from that. But you got to remember, Ethan the Rage Pig, he's a big old boy. He's a supersized motherfucker. And when you're that big, and you pass out for 32 hours after 5 bottles of gin in the Guadalajara airport, well, your arm ain't ever coming back. A severe debilitated palsy in his arm. Because he put 4 metric tons. I need a P for prayers. P for piggy prayers. Let's get a double P. It's one short of PPP. Let's get a double P for piggy prayers. Piggy prayers for my poor little boy Ethan Ralph and his radial palsy. Ooh-wee! Oh, his little trotter. His poor little piggy hoof. Uh-oh, how's that piggy going to squeal and run around? Well, he's only got one little trotter. Oh, his poor little trotter's all busted because he put 4 metric tons of 5 ginned up fat ass right on top of it. God damn golly, he's a fuck. Oh, poor little Ralph. Oh, we got a lot of peepees, a lot of piggy prayers for our boy Ethan Ralph. You're all so kind. What nice people you are. A lot of piggy prayers for the pill popping piglet Ethan Oliver Ralph. How the fuck do you do that, Ralph? I mean, is it God? Is it God's plan? You love to do that when you jiggle around. God's plan, God's plan. I mean, here you are talking shit. Oh, look at Jim. Spine's disintegrated. I know you feel more comfortable shit talking me. I mean, I did lose 2 inches. Swear to God, not a joke, by the way. Went from 6 feet tall to 5'10". That's how much shit just exploded in my back. So maybe he thinks that, like, if I have a few more of these, like in a year's time, if I'm not, fucking in the dirt, that we'll be about the same height. But Ralph, I'd have to break more of my spine than people have of spine to get down to your height of 5'1". I don't think it's possible. I don't think I have enough spine to lose to get to your height. But you're getting a little cocky. You're thinking, oh, Jim's losing height. He's getting to my size. I can finally take him in a fight. All I got to do is sit on him. Like I busted my palsied fucking arm up. If I put enough weight on him, clearly it's going to kill him. You're getting a little too ahead of yourself there, buddy. A little too ahead of yourself. How do you do it, though? How do you pass out in an airport for that long? I think you said 18 hours? Was it 18 hours? Something like that. On your arm. Fat, drunken, ugly, stinky, smelly fucking American. Drooling all over himself. Sitting on his arm. I can't even imagine. Wakes up. I bet you screamed. Did you freak out? I bet you did. Holy shit, would I love to see that airport tape. You running around in your little cowboy hat with your purse dangling. Just trotting around, pissed off, not sure what to do. Thinking maybe that some Mexican hooker drugged you and took a liver or a kidney or something. Like, was I put in a bathtub full of ice and they dropped me off at the airport and I can't feel my arm? What's going on? Nope. Just too much gin. No, has Ralph been up to other stuff? Fuck if I know. This is the only thing I saw. I just found it funny. Ralph, I found it funny. All that shit talk about my burst spine. What happens a week later? You lose the use of your arm. CRP talks a boatload of shit. What happens? He literally fell out of an airplane and busted his arm. Mersh talked a bunch of shit about me. What happened to him? Starts having horse seizures. Speaking of Mersh, as we're talking about the sector, as we're wrapping it up here to get to the good stuff tonight, apparently Mersh is having a little bit of trouble. Apparently it's not going well over in the land of Rumble. Now, if you don't know, Mersh from ROTC, Revenge of the Sis, well, they had a contract. A contract for exclusivity or for streaming rights over on Rumble. A lot of people have been doing this lately. You see a lot of streamers taking contracts, getting paid to go stream on Kick or to go stream on Twitch or YouTube. Well, they went to Rumble. Now, they thought they were hot shit. But, of course, Mersh, being an idiot, a little bit full of himself, got a bit of an ego going on, starts talking endless shit about ad reads over on that website, talking endless shit about the owner of that website. Now he's been left on read. Now they're not so eager to renew those contracts or give them the kind of deals that they're looking for. Uh-oh. Why is it these people are so fucking stupid? Ralph has a show that makes him all this money, lets his ego get in the way, sinks himself. Streaming for nickels now. Living in a fucking metal shack in Mexico with a busted arm. Because he sleeps in airports. He can't afford hotel rooms. He's not people like you and me. He's not a human. Fucking Mersh out there. Running his fucking mouth. Got to deal with Rumble. Making money. Lets his ego get in the way. Fucks it up into the ground. Now he's got to steal cats. Those cats that he's stealing. He's not going to raise them anymore. He's going to eat them. He's not going to have money for food. Jesse can't keep sending this motherfucker DoorDash. Jesse has a mortgage. Mersh. There's a limit to how much free pizza he's going to send you. Soon you're going to be eating those fucking cats. You're just going to be the crazy guy with a triangle dick that has horse seizures and eats cats. That's how your neighbors are going to know you, buddy. Fucking Ricada goes from being top dog, doing his shit out there, making money, making bank, looking like he's going to be on TV or on a streaming website. And I don't know what the hell's polycules? Really? Polycules and cocaine with Aaron Imholt? The thought that you two saw each other naked and your hairy asses were in each other's faces? Ugh! I hope there wasn't like a gangbang with you two. Your sweaty balls dragging against each other's chins. Oh my God, Ricada. Oh, Jesus. That nose getting lodged in his asshole. Oh, what an unholy sight that is. Oh, sweet God. Oh, God, I've seen a glimpse of hell. I've seen a glimpse of hell. I'm not dead yet, but I know where I'm going, Ricada. To your nose, bearing Aaron Holt's ass crack. No! Stop it. Put the cocaine down. And fuck a man that looks good. What are you doing? Oh, the sector. Oh, the sector. Is that it? I mean, like, who else is left in the sector? I don't really know. Hey, you gotta, that's just like everything just turns to shit, man. It's like a runtime of 2 or 3 years and then it's right into the toilet. So, I mean, it was kind of entertaining when it was really at its height, but I've kind of tuned out. So I've moved on to greener pastures. To better things. To more entertaining cast of characters. Like Cobra. Holy shit. The lore on that guy? I've lost days watching it. I had no idea he had as much background. It's like watching those really obnoxious Dark Souls videos on YouTube where they spend like 48 hours talking about one item. That's Cobra. Like there are people that have made like videos about this guy that like talk about his Wendy's career. When he worked at Wendy's, who cares about when somebody worked at Wendy's? But it's fascinating. Imagine watching a 5-hour documentary about a motherfucker working at Wendy's. Somebody's done that. There are numerous multi-hour documentaries like detailing his life. When you think of people that have been like observed on the internet, you think of people like Chris Chan, right? How documented it is, how the amount of documentaries that are out there, the videos that have been created, threads and conversations about him. Cobra is like on par with that. It's so like the minutia, the details and the lore. It's fucking fascinating. So I'm very excited to get into this secondary character, to get into, Jessica, Messica, to talk about Our Lady of the Bathtub. The clips are so fucking good. She's so insane. I love crazy people. And I love, he should have known. Oh my God, when you see this shit, chat, I think you're gonna like it. But before we get into that properly, let me just get rid of that there. I need to be a whore because I'm filthy. Listen, you don't know how expensive these braces are. Look up a TSLO brace. This is why I think 3D printing is going to be the future. You know how it really fucked over Games Workshop? Like when it comes to Warhammer, right? They want to charge you like $300 for Battle Wagon or some shit. Just ridiculous prices for figurines that shouldn't be priced anywhere near what they are. Like they've gone overboard with it. So now everybody's out there like 3D printing their own and selling it on Etsy. Like the $500 figure is now like $10 because some Chinese guy's like, I'll 3D print it for you. Buy it on my Etsy. Get it on my Craigslist. Come by my eBay store. Like everybody's doing that now. Somebody needs to do that with fucking these. This is ridiculous. Look up a TSLO brace, right? It looks like a turtle shell. I'm feeling it. It feels like a Coke bottle. Like the plastic doesn't feel like it's gold laced or anything. There's no platinum in there. Ridiculous pricing. No, this clearly, I should just spend the $300 on a 3D printer. I could make my own. Like, I get it. Ortho guys, they're pretty based. They're bro tier. Don't get me wrong. Love you guys. You're great. Godsend when it comes to dealing with shit. But the prices that they work out with this stuff, ridiculous. So Daddy needs to sell some merch. It's a little late considering it is Halloween to sell Halloween-related things, but we have an election coming up. So kind of a combination of fusion. Let me get really pretentious about this, like those chefs that combine two different types of cuisine that should never be put together because it wants to make you vomit. So let me show you the fusion of merchandise. A little bit Halloween, a little bit elections. I think it's pretty fair. The dumpster fire one especially, because there's an actual political ad like that out there. There's a guy, the greatest political ad ever. What do you think of politics? Looks like a dumpster fire. If you've ever seen the Upright Citizens Brigade, there's a politician that looks like he walked off a skit from the Upright Citizens Brigade. And it's his commercial for getting elected is him standing next to a dumpster that is literally in flames. It's great. But look at that fancy merchandise. The nightmare before elections. And don't forget to vote. You're just bathing in the trash fire. And of course, you can find that over on Metokur.myshopify.com. I hope that's the right fucking... Is that right? Yes, it is. Metokur.myshopify.com. Now I'm going to play my little merch commercial because I'm a whore. And then we're going to talk about a crazy lady that lives in a bathtub and stalks men. We're going to see the end result of putting your dick in crazy, boys. Ladies. I suppose this applies to women too. They're probably crazy. This would be like I guess, nice guys? I don't know. If I've really come across creepy guys, but has there been a dude living in a bathtub like this chick does? I don't know. But nonetheless, it's a lesson in why you never stick your cock in crazy. So let's play the little merch commercial. Buy a hat for your hat, and then a mug and a shirt for it. Buy a hat for all of the mugs and shirts. It's an endless cycle that never ends. By the way, new variants on colors. Multiple variants on colors on hats now. People kept wanting different colored stars and hats and all that shit. All up there now. All available over on Metokur.myshopify.com. Let the commercial play. Come back. We're getting to the funny. Are you buying it yet? Did you? Did this motherfucker really just run a 5-minute video telling me to buy? Yes, I did. The link is on screen. Or in the description below the video. Buy 2 while you're at it. Oh boy, I hope you're excited. I wanted to do something a little bit fun. Listen, things have been... Uh-oh. It sounds like the second Civil War just broke out. That or my neighbors are drunk and eating candy like it. My suggestion, smart decision, let me just say. Anyway, as I was saying, things have been a little dark for Jimmy. Sitting here with a busted back, looking like a Ninja Turtle. Legs are leaking fluid everywhere. Something called weeping edema. Super fun, by the way. Just sitting in a puddle of plasma. Sobbing away little Jimmy boy. So I wanted to do something fun, a little bit uplifting. You know, you want a little positivity. So let's talk about something that's positively great. Crazy people on the internet. I'm going to give you the basics. Just a small introduction to our boy, Cobra. Look at that sexy motherfucker. Now this gentleman that you're looking at, I've only recently become familiar with, about a month or so. Been able to watch a little bit about his backstory. Many fascinating videos. I'm just going to be honest with you. I've become obsessed in watching the lore dump on this guy. And at first I thought I wouldn't be. What's so interesting about him? He's a little autistic. He's got a little personality quirks. What's so interesting about him? He streams all the time. He's got a history that goes back a decade plus. He makes wands. How many people do you know that fucking financially support themselves by making wands? If you wanted to buy a wizarding wand, you could contact. You see the table behind him and all the spray paint or spray. God damn it. Spray paint cans? Sorry, drugs are kicking in. Behind him, sitting all there, all just in his little Tupperware tub, he makes wizard wands. That blows my mind. I'm a hat-funded economy. He is a wand-funded economy. He's got this history. All this lore. There are documentaries about him. Numerous people. There are hundreds and hundreds of hours of live streams talking about him. Thousands of hours of videos about him. Numerous websites with threads dedicated to him. It is fascinating. Just fascinating. But this suave individual, as you can see, my pussy's dripping right now just looking at him. This is somebody that's got to beat women away with those wizarding wands that he sells on eBay or wherever they are. But nonetheless, he had a bit of a dry spell. Lasted, I don't know, fucking 9 years. I don't know how long his dry spell was. It was a while. But, one day, our boy Cobra gets introduced to a lady who happens to be a fan of his. Now, this lady, she wants that D. She's desperate for it. She wants to ride it like it's a fucking attraction. She wants to get on that thing like it's some kind of corkscrew roller coaster. She is ready for the ride. So they kind of set this up. She's getting a fan funding to come out there. All this crazy shit's going on. Now, I don't know if anybody in the audience needs to be told this, because I think we've seen this play itself out. And I'm going to say I am a rare exception because I did meet my wife through the internet. So it's ironic I would tell you this. But chances are, if you meet somebody online, it's a bad idea. Crazy shit's going to happen. It's just not something you want to do. So Cobra meets this lady. She's going to come out. And the whole time this is going on, remember, he's got a dedicated group of people that are very fascinated by him. They are warning him. Maybe this isn't a good idea, dude. Maybe this is going to go tits up on you. Maybe you want to rethink what you're doing, my dude. Because this is probably going to turn out terribly for you. And he's like, oh, these fucking trolls, they don't know what they're talking about. This is going to be great. She's a fan. Clearly, we're going to bang away. It's going to be a week-long banging adventure. So let me show you. Actually, let me pull you first. I want to see what you guys think this is going to look like. What do you think he's walking into? Let's do a poll. Let's see how into it you are, chat. Again, you can see how sexy he is. How sexy do you think she is? How hot is Jessica? I'm sure some in the audience are already familiar with who it is. No cheating. We're going to do this on a 0 to 100 scale, with 0 being dog shit. Oh, you know what? I probably can't put dog shit, but I bet I can say dog poop. We'll do a 25 for double bag that face. Hold on. Let's do a 50 for pity sex, and we'll do a. We know it's not 100, so we'll do a 75% for she's legally blind. Okay, that's why she's actually attractive, but she's legally blind. That's how she's come to meet him. Okay, there's our poll. I'm going to give you again. So here are our choices. How hot is Jessica? Before I pull this up, no cheating if you already know. 0% is dog poop. 25% is double bag that face. 50% pity sex. 75% she's actually attractive, but she is legally blind and does not know what she's getting into. She has been taken advantage of. I'm going to give you a little time to vote on this. What do we got? 13,000 watching? I expect a few thousand of you to vote on this before I show you this lovely lady. Our angel. Our angel of the bathtub. I think that's her Catholic name. I don't know if she's been sanctified yet, but we'll figure it out. Give it a few minutes. I wish I had some background music to play. You know, something like from a game show. I should have had that queued up. I don't. I could play the hat song, but you'll probably all shoot yourselves at this point after 5 minutes of it. 3,200 votes. So far, it looks like dog poop and double bag that face is winning. Shocking. Shocking you'd come to that conclusion. Chat. But we'll give it a few minutes here. I'll give you all a chance. To have your say on this. People saying I hear chimes, that would be the Ring doorbell. Every time a child comes up begging for candy, the Ring doorbell alerts us, and then my wife Ninja runs down. Remember, if you remember from last year, she was up on the rooftops, according to King of Pole, doing ninja flips, putting out decorations. She's very fast. Ancient Chinese secrets. That's how she gets down there. You don't hear her. 4,000 votes. Give it another 30 seconds here. But, I mean, it's looking pretty locked in. A lot of you going with 0%. A lot of you saying dog poop. Very mean. Or 25% double bag that. We got 50% say, or I'm sorry, 9% saying pity sex. And then 12% of you thinking that she's just legally blind. She's been bamboozled and she's been tricked and we didn't know. Let's end the poll. Lock that in. 0% dog shit. Okay. Most of you are guessing that Jessica is not the prettiest girl at the party. Shocking that you'd come to that conclusion, but let's take a look. Let's see who got Cobes here. So excited. The king himself. What was he looking for? Oh yeah. Oh, say hello to the pretty princess of the internet, Jessica Messica. Oh, hello. Oh, those are beautiful little meth teeth you have. Oh, that's so sexy. Now, did they all fall out at once, or did you file those down? It looks like a little drawbridge in your mouth. Oh, usually people have to eat 48 pounds of sugar with cereal every day to get teeth like that. Did you just use a hammer, Jessica? Oh, it looks very nice. I like the triple chin when you pull your little giraffe neck in on itself. That's very sexy. Missing teeth, fucked up neck. I like the nose. That looks like it's 8 to 9 inches long. I haven't seen that outside of an Oblivion character creator, but it's very attractive. It's very attractive. Somebody saying a bridge troll, please. If she walked out into the light of day, she would incinerate herself. I think God has cursed her to live in the dark. 0%, huh? No, she's got her eyes closed. Maybe that's, legally blind. Maybe this was just an ugly woman who's legally blind as well. The 1-2 punch. Now, when our boy Cobra saw this, he thought, oh, I want to have sex with this woman. Oops. Turns out a little bit of a problem. Oopsie. A little bit of a problem. Turns out Jessica is insane. What? This beautiful woman who would fly out to meet a random stranger with an audience of like 100 people on YouTube is insane? What? Turns out she's a little bit unhinged. A little bit crazy. So I wanted to show, we could do this a couple of ways. I could have gone to this deep lore dump on Cobra. I'm not the guy to do it. I would highly recommend Smokey MC, Kiwi Tapes, Saturated Content, anybody out there, Bachlan, anybody out there that's doing like videos on Cobra, you will find hours of content. And if you want a real detailed kind of like chronological approach to how they met and those initial weeks, they'd be the people to go to as well. I want to talk about the crazy shit. I want to talk about the videos that I saw that I thought, is this a real person? Because remember, I'm getting like the lore dump on who Cobra is, and while I'm doing this, this is taking place in real time. It's like being introduced to, it'd be like if you never heard of who Christian was, and the moment you started looking into who Christian is like he gets arrested for raping his mom. That's kind of what this was for me. Never really knew who Cobra was, started looking into all his background, and all of a sudden he's dealing with this insane woman that live streams from her bathtub and threatens to murder him with a shotgun. She releases revenge porn on him? What? Fucking fascinating. Crazy as hell. So, luckily, we have quite a few videos. Lots of people have archived her insanity. She deletes a lot of stuff, but a lot of it's still out. Oh my god, it's so fucking bizarre. So much weird shit. But I want to start with the one that really captured my heart. Now, this is 3 hours long. We're not going to watch 3 hours of this. I'm going to take you to the fun part. Now, I want you to imagine that our girl here, our meth princess, is in the bathtub streaming. Of course she is. Let me pull it up on screen for you. So I hope you're all getting ready. 1 second here. 1 second. Shit. Get it up here. Oh, here we are. That's our wonderful look at this lady streaming from the bathtub. Now, I don't want to spoil it. I want to play it for you. Oh, more of the little ones are showing up for free sugary treats. Let's see if my wife can get there before they make even more noise. Find out soon. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you. We're just going to take our way through it. There's really like a 30-minute segment of the 3 hours that's the most interesting. So just sit down, grab a drink, get some candy. I promise you, this is going to be fucking memorable. I promise you. This would be the point. This should have been the point, I should say, where Cobra said, "Holy shit, I have made a monumentally bad mistake. Uh-oh, I fucked up." Of course he didn't, but let us watch. Let me get the volume set. Here we go. What's that, chat? She has the voice of an angel? Yes, she does. And let me make sure desktop audio's on so I don't screw this one up. I caught myself. You see how quickly I caught myself on that? See, the old man's paying attention. All fucked up, but he's still paying attention.
So either be happy for Josh, suck your own dick, and choke on it. Literally, please. Thank you. Try to suck your own dick. Take all of your ribs out if you need to. Not just one or two. Take all of them out. Try to suck your own dick and shut the fuck up.
Oh, my lady has the voice of an angel. Beautiful, satiny voice that just, I want to hear that every day screaming at me. Please continue, princess.
Show me where the fuck I've ever treated Josh wrong, please. I'll wait, because you dick-sucking faggot fucks can't prove shit. Thank you. Thanks.
So, what is she doing in the bathtub? You may be asking yourself. Why are we filming from the bathtub? Why are we live streaming on YouTube from the bathtub? Well, she's doing a beauty mask. She's got plenty of liquor bottles just spread out all around because who doesn't love to take a long 3-hour bath and get completely shit-faced and bombed? Now, you may be wondering, well, why is she doing that in her bathtub? And this is a point of contention. You're going to find out in a second here. Is it actually her bathtub she's doing it from? I don't know. Let's find out. Hold on, let me. There's so much. We're missing so much. I know. So much fascinating things are happening here. But right about here, things start to go a little 2 hours in to our drunken bathtub live stream. With beer cans scattered everywhere. How can you not love this? Golem, look for... I can't do a Golem voice. God, I wish I could. I'd big Precious jokes and say like she looks like Golem, but I can't do the voice. So the joke just dies.
I'd knock her ass out. She annoys the fuck out of me. She annoys the fuck out of me.
It's riveting content, I know. He's found himself a real winner here. A very lovely lady. Just drunkenly streaming from her bathtub. But we're about to go from 0 to 1 billion. All right, it's just about to go off the chain.
Hillary Swank, oh, don't even get me started on my thoughts. Don't even get me started on my thoughts. That will get me cancelled. I'm telling you now.
Uh-oh. Is somebody outside of her bathroom? Who could that be?
I'm washing my face off. I'm not wasting it. I'm washing my face off. I'm almost done. I'm not wasting it. And don't peek in here. I'm naked. Oh, come on. I'm almost freaking done. I'm not wasting it. Don't peek in.
Now, maybe you missed that, chat. But in the background there, that was her, 80-year-old mother who just screamed, "Shut the hell up," and turned the fucking bathtub off. I forgot to mention our lovely meth-toothed, satiny-voiced lady who's got a funny sense of humor. Boy, she's so funny. She decided to get drunk and take a bath for 3.5 fucking hours in Mom and Dad's house at, midnight.
Why are you being mean to me? I'm not even being mean. What? I didn't even do anything. Okay, tell me to
I love this is everything. This is high art, chat. She's in a bathtub, naked and drunk, at midnight, at her parents' house where she lives as a 40-year-old woman who doesn't work, drunk off her ass, and her mother, who's ornery as fuck. Remember, it's midnight. Her fucking adult daughter will not get out of the bathtub. Has been running that water for hours, live streaming to YouTube to 2 people. And every time she says something to her mother, the mother responds with, "Shut the fuck up, get out of my bathtub." Let's see how well she takes it. Let's see if this is an early indicator, if it's a red flag for maybe that, Josh, our boy Cobra, might have made a mistake.
You're telling me to hush. I didn't even do anything. I'm washing my face off.
I'm washing my face off.
The water hasn't been on that long. What are you doing? I haven't done anything to you. Why are you telling me to shut up? I didn't do anything. Why are you telling me to stop? I didn't fucking do anything. You're going to call the police and have me locked up because I'm washing my face. Talking to you like what?
Oh, she's a gem. Oh, Cobra. Cobes, my boy. Oh, did you know that this was the one when she's screeching like a banshee at her fucking elderly Alzheimer's mom who's 80 years old? I'm washing my face. Oh, it hasn't even started, chat. It hasn't even fucking started. Wait till you watch this. Remember, this is a grown-ass woman, 40 years old. The super fan that's flying out to meet this dude is filming herself for his entertainment and other people's in her parents' bathtub at midnight, drunk. Her mom's not putting up with any of it.
Don't come back, Wild. Don't come back. I don't want you here.
What am I doing? I'm washing my face. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're fucking cussing at me. I'm almost done with my fucking shower. What have I done to you? I'm trying to wash my face. What have I done to you?
Voice of an angel. Oh, I've watched this video. I'm not fucking with you. I've watched this video 5 times the whole way through. That is How he could not see the red flag waving in his face. And I love the fact that the mother literally had to tell her 40-year-old daughter, I want you to leave and not come back. You have sat your decrepit, meth-toothed ass in my tub for the last time, young lady. You need to get the fuck out. You're 40 years old. Get a job. Get a fucking job and buy your own water. Or go sit outside in a barrel and wait for the rain to come. But get out of mommy's bathtub. And instead, this is like the perfect encapsulation of what's wrong with society. Is a 40-year-old drunken woman sitting in her 80-year-old mother's bathtub at midnight drunk screaming while she streams on YouTube to get famous? My new ringtone. Oh, that's my new ringtone.
I'm trying to watch my fucking face mask!
She's literally peeking out the audio. That banshee screech of hers is busting the audio on my OBS. That's the level she's hitting. She's on a decibel level that even my deaf ass is shuddering at. Just screeching full volume at her mother. Imagine some old lady, some little old lady. It's midnight. Oh, she's taking her Metamucil. You know, she had her bowel movement. It's time to tuck her in and let her go to sleep. She's old. And instead she's being banshee screamed at by her daughter who won't get out of the house. Uh-oh. No, you can't stop on me here.
You're threatening with me! Shit! I'm fucking doing it to you!
God, Jesus.
I could have been fucking out here! You've been fucking me! I didn't fucking do anything to you! You!
It's like, I don't even know what voice that, what would you call that voice? That's like a Smurf? I don't even know what, like, it's like The Exorcist. She's been possessed by a demon. And it's not, like, she goes on at such a decibel level for such a length and wears her mother down so much that dad has to get involved. Oh, it's a fantastic, it's just, this is high art. You rarely come across stuff like this. It's like that one clip of the guy that was playing, who was that autistic dude that was playing a game of Mafia 3? And then as he, like, his mother stops him in the middle of his live stream and tells him he has to go take a poop. That's what this is. It's a female version of that. They're not even words at this point. It's just sound. The words aren't even coming out of her mouth at this point. It's just sounds. It's like a parrot. Have you ever heard a parrot do, like, you know, they'll say a human word or two, but then they kind of lose it? Or like what you'd imagine like a skinwalker. You're like in the forest at night. And it's trying to mimic what a person sounds like, and this is what you get. It's kind of there, but it's not quite right. This being projected through the wall. It's like an X-Man. There's got to be like what is it? What is the X-Man that uses his voice? The one that got his head exploded in the Marvel movie? And there's got to be one out there, but it's not quite human. It's almost human. It's just devolved into screeching sounds now. And this is what again. Imagine you're a streamer, and this is the chick that contacts you, and they're like, "Hey, man, we should get together. You should watch my live stream of me screaming at my mother and humanish sounds." Not quite there, but almost.
fucking shit.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Daddy showed up. Daddy, he's about to put the law down. Listen, Mama was being nice when she said get the fuck out of the house. Daddy's here now. Time to get the belt and teach this screeching banshee a lesson. Goddamn skin-walking parrots infested our house, imitating our daughter.
You want to ride to the fucking airport, you're shutting the fuck up now. Otherwise, you can call a fucking cab.
What did I fucking... What did I do?
I love how he's just at the point where he doesn't even just scream and shut up at her.
What did I do?
Call a fucking cab, asshole.
What did I do?
It's done now. Are you happy?
Could you imagine you've reached a point in the relationship with your child? Just imagine this. You've reached a point in a relationship with your child where you're mocking them through the door of a bathroom at midnight as they are screeching in the bathroom as a 40-year-old drunk person. Are you happy? He's imitating her voice. He's literally bullying her.
Call a fucking cab, asshole.
What did I do?
It's done now. Are you happy?
What did I do? I didn't do anything! What have I done?
What are you doing now?
He's just shit-talking his own daughter. This dude. Oh, I bet he trolls her online. I bet like he gets his satisfaction by like just fucking with her relentlessly. I bet this Blondie account is him. This account I'm watching this fucking recording of this on, that's probably him. He probably thought that's a zinger. They're always calling me a boomer. Watch me rip this bitch apart.
What have I done? What have I done? I've been in the fucking bathroom! I have not fucking done anything to anybody!
Do you hear him in the background? Do you hear what he just did? He went, he's just fucking with his own daughter. He hates her. He's such disdain for her. God, just get out of the house. Go. Leave us alone. We're old. We don't have much time left. Go away.
What have I done? What have I done?
I believe this.
What have I fucking done? What have I fucking done?
Oh, now she's punching the wall. You know you've really found a winner. When their autism not only makes them screech in an inhuman sound, but makes them start punching the wall. I refer you to the famous Ethan Oliver Ralph pic of him putting a hammer through the wall on his birthday. You know you picked the winner.
What have I fucking done? What have I done to deserve this? I'm asking a question. You can't answer me. What have I fucking done? I'm trying to wash my face. What have I fucking done to you?
You know, I'd like to ask chat. Let me pull back for a second because we've got more of this particular clip and quite a few other clips too, to be honest with you. But let me pull up a poll. Let me ask chat here because I think this is important. Ladies in the chat, this is particularly for you. Oh, let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my computer just... Oh, my computer shit out on me for a second there. There we go. We're back. Are we good? We're good. Let's see. Let's do, what would be the normal question? There we go. 3 hours. Okay. This is just for the ladies in the audience. If you could answer this poll question, because Jessica's response, her refutation of her father here is how long does it take, it keeps saying, what are you doing in there? And she's like, I'm washing my face. Ladies, how long does it take you to wash your face? 10 minutes or 3 hours of drunk screaming? Which sounds about right to you? Which one would you go for there? Is Jessica right? Is her father and mother they don't understand? It clearly takes 3 hours of vigorous scrubbing to wash your face. And you must be incredibly drunk while you do it. Or does it generally take 10 minutes? I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which it would go with. Which would we go with, chat, on this one? Which one would you go with? I'll give you a few minutes. On this one, chat. We'll see which one we're going with. I'm starting to think maybe, I don't know, maybe women aren't the only ones voting in this. I think guys might be fucking around a little bit because we got 61% here saying clearly it takes 3 hours of drunk screaming. Maybe I just don't understand. I'm not a woman. Maybe it really does take 3 hours of drunk screaming to wash your face, and Dad doesn't understand it. I was going to give him a W. I was going to be like, wow, what a winner. What a champ Daddy is. Looks like Daddy's completely fucking wrong. 3 hours confirmed. We'll give it one more minute. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to really vote on this. Only 2,500 votes with 37,000 people watching. Clearly, somebody's fucking with us. Maybe the souls of the dead have come back to life and are watching the live stream because they've been resurrected by the superhuman powers of her screeching. She's literally raised the dead. What I thought was just autistic screeching on the part of Jessica really is some kind of eldritch, esoteric, paganistic chant that has literally pulled the souls of the dead into this reality. And they've been summoned by her. And hopefully they'll vote in this poll. So we know if it's really 10 minutes or 3 hours of drunk screeching. I can't tell which is which. I'm not sure which is which. So it's either the resurrected souls of the dead brought back by her esoteric screeching, or somebody's having a bit of a giggle. Probably somebody is having a bit of a giggle. I'm going to say a little bit of a giggle. Okay. I think we can end the poll. I think we've come to the conclusion that Jim just doesn't know what he's talking about. Women, ladies, I understand a little bit more about you. Drunk screeching, clearly, for 3 hours is how we wash our face. I got blown the fuck out. A lesson learned, apparently. I'll just shut my ass up. What do I guess I don't know shit. I don't know shit. So let's take a look at a little bit more of this video. Again, this is the relationship he was walking blindly into. Incredibly smart. He really understands what he's doing. Clearly, everybody on the internet who told him, dude, run for your life, was very wrong.
Stop! Shut the fuck up!
What have I fucking...
Just shut the fuck up!
I've been in the back.
Shut the fuck up!
What have I fucking...
Oh, God.
What have I done? What have I...
That, by the way, I'm going to rewind this. Sexism be damned. That is the most male thing. That sound he makes, that defeated sound he makes, any man on earth recognizes that sound when you have an argument with a woman. It's like a grunting sigh. It's like you've just admitted that it's just you've there's no way out of this. It's just listen to the sound.
Shut the fuck up!
Here it comes.
I've been in the back.
Shut the fuck up!
What have I fucking...
Oh, God.
There we go. That sound right there. That, oh, God. Oh, fuck it. Oh, Jesus, God. I just want it to stop. I don't even care. I don't even know what we're arguing about anymore. I don't even care. Oh, sweet Jesus, just release me into death. I'm arguing with a woman. Just, oh, God. Oh, it's the most recognizable. Every male's ears perked up when they heard that.
What have I fucking done? Stop! What have I fucking done? What have I fucking done? I haven't fucking done anything. I've been trying to wash my fucking face.
Now you've been fucking screaming.
Stop! 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 I'm naked! I'm naked!
Oh, I think a lot of the time we think YouTube has kind of lost its touch. Like a lot of the fun stuff isn't really around anymore. Back in the days when there's really just crazy shit that was posted online and you don't really come across it anymore. Just, disturb people or really awkward people. They put videos up there and everyone would have a really good laugh. And things have gotten really sanitized. Occasionally, it just doesn't really happen anymore. And we kind of think like That's lost. That element, that fun part of what used to exist doesn't exist anymore. But this lady said, no, I am going to upload a video. I am going to live stream myself in a bathtub at midnight, drunk, screaming, rape, basically, and my elderly parents, as they begged me to get out of their fucking house. Me as a 40-year-old woman, drunkenly screeching because I've been in the bathtub, running their water bill up at midnight, drunk, for no reason, washing my face for 3.5 hours. That's good content. That's the kind of content I need to put up on the internet. Stop! Oh my God, I love it. High art. This is high art.
I'm not looking at you. Just shut the fuck up. Stop. Are you going to stop?
Can I wash off?
Are you going to stop?
Can I wash?
Are you going to stop?
Oh my God! I need to wash off.
You need to shut the fuck up.
I need to wash
You need to
off.
shut the fuck up. You aren't going to leave here tomorrow. You might go to the fucking hospital. One way or the fucking other. Do you fucking understand me?
He's ready to put her in a ditch. Okay, let's be clear here. Dad has reached his limit, yelling at his daughter who won't get out of the bathtub. Poor dad just needs to take a Metamucil poop. All right, he's like 90 years old, and she won't get out. You're going to the hospital one way or the other. Do you understand me? Pretty clear, Daddy. Boomer here. He's had enough. He's going to go get his Switch. And I don't mean the fucking game system. I mean the old-fashioned stick they used to beat kids with. Because he's that old. He's like 90. He's getting the Switch. He's coming back for you, Jessica. He's going to get you out of this bathtub one way or the other.
Get your fist out of my face!
Do you fucking understand?
Get your fist out of my face! Get your fist out of my face! Get your... I'm naked! Give me your snacks! Fuck you! I'm trying to wash my face off! I'm trying to wash my face! What have I done to you?
Destiny.
What have I fucking done? What have I done to you? I haven't fucking done anything to you!
This relationship, God, this is fascinating. They've moved beyond words. It's just autistic screeching. She has broken his mind to the point where now they're just, his mocking of her and her actual genuine autistic rage, they're just screeching at each other. It's two skinwalking parrots imitating human vocal sounds at fucking, imagine being their neighbors. Oh, I bet those walls are like paper mache. Imagine being the neighbors. And you wake up at like 1 a.m, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Did I leave, is the TV on? Is this like a Netflix horror show? Am I watching Sweet Home? What the fuck is happening? What is that sound? Those aren't people sounds. Those aren't human sounds. Is this the apocalypse? Has the apocalypse finally come upon us?
Why are you doing this to me? 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 Why are you doing this to me?
I fucking love this dad. He's just that he gives no fucks. He doesn't care. He's just mocking her. He hates his child so much at this point. Like all the optimism about her future is gone. You know, oh, my little girl's going to be the president. My little girl's going to be the head of a corporation. She's going to walk on the moon. My little girl's going to be rich and famous and powerful and accomplished. We're going to tell all the neighbors about my little girl and what she's done. And here's the fucking reality. And you just know that has shitter shattered this old man. All the hope and optimism has just been gang raped and had its fucking throat slit and left to die in a gutter. Because here's his drunk autistic daughter washing her fucking face at midnight in his house. He's going to have to pay with this with his Social Security check. Not going to be able to buy his diabetes medication. And she doesn't understand that. Because she doesn't have a functioning brain. She doesn't understand poor old daddy needs his diabetes medication. And now he has to pay for your 14-hour-long bathtub sessions.
What have I done? I could have been out of here fucking 20 minutes ago. I'm trying to wash my face off. How can I wash my face when I'm being fucking abused?
You don't pay a goddamn dime to live in this house. You need to quit. I'm so sick of your anxiety. I know who the hell you think you are. Some kind of weed or something? You turn that water off, goddammit.
I've been trying to wash my face for the past 20 fucking minutes.
I want you out.
I'm gonna turn the water off at the fucking garage. You got 2 minutes.
Can you fucking leave me alone to get my fucking face washed off?
2 minutes, not count, cunt.
Mama and Daddy are tag teaming her now. I want you get the fuck out of here. I'm telling you, I knew you were a little demon when you came out of my vagina. I told the doctor. I said, that little meth-toothed motherfucker isn't human. Get it out of here. It made me take a goddamn state. Made me take you in. I hated you ever since you were a baby. Wash your face. I'll put you in the fucking toilet. That's how we're going to wash your goddamn face. Rhubarb. That's what I imagine his name is. Why not? Rhubarb. Drown that little bitch in the toilet. She ain't human.
Can I wash my fucking face?
You might be wondering why his dad gone silent. He's loading a shotgun. She should have known. At this point, she had fucked up. Why did Mommy and Daddy go silent? They're loading a shotgun. They're gonna wash your face in crimson.
I'll turn the water off when I can wash my fucking face off.
Uh-oh. I think... did Azazel come out there, Jessica? What was that? I'm washing my face. I'll turn my water off. What the fuck was that? Did the lithium wear off? We all heard that, right? Did Azazel join us? Is Damien in the room right now, Jessica? And yes, I saw somebody in chat, the water's still running the whole time. The whole time this argument's going on. Even with the demon possession. The water's still running.
Why don't you fucking kill yourself, bitch?
Oh, what a great clip. I love the fact there's so much to like unpack with this. But again, we got a little lost in the weeds there. All right, thinking of it from the parents' perspective. But this, again, let me put his picture up so you get where is he here? Hold on one second. This is the dude that saw that stream take place and thought, you know what? She's the one for me. You know what, that lady? There's something about her. It just makes me think it's a good idea to get personally involved and bring her into my life. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong by having her come to my house? Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe she'll break your bathroom, break your windows, get you evicted. By the way, that's what she did. After knowing her for 1 week, he got evicted because I think she broke his toilet or she broke his bathtub. And there are videos of her like busting his windows after a week. Oh, I mean, was it her or was it her split personality we heard at the end there? I'm going to call that bad Jessica. That's the dark Jessica. I'm taking a bath. That's dark Jessica. He became intimately familiar with dark Jessica after just a short amount of time. But he's sitting there having a drink, smoking a cig, eating one of his unholy cooked combinations. You should see his cooking. It's just fantastic. And he thought, yeah, that's a lady for me. That's the girl. That's the girl I want to meet. This sweet, sweet little angel baby. We have so many. There are so many more videos. There are so many more videos of bathtub Jessica. There's bathtub Jessica screaming in the bathtub. There's bathtub Jessica passing out in the garage with shit running. There's bathtub Jessica. I think there's one where she's pooping on a floor. There's a lot of videos we've got to watch coming up I hope you're excited, chat. I hope you're as excited as I am for the show we've got ready to go here. We've got all sorts of fun. Oh, did the bots leave us? That's sad. The souls of the dead have gone, and they're resting in peace now. We're back down to 11,000 where we should be. The other 26,000 dearly departed have left because we've cut off her source of power. We turned the video off. So bad Jessica can't run the water. So I think we should be safe. Give yourself a cross, make a holy sign, eat some candy, ward off the demons. The bad woman's gone for the moment. I think we're going to be okay for a little bit. I think we're going to be all right for a moment. We're going to take a small break. I'm going to get another drink. I suggest you grab some candy, grab a drink yourself. We'll do a 5-minute break, play a little video here. And when we come back, maybe we'll look at her passed out in the garage or breaking his toilet. I don't know. There's so many to pick from. There's so much fun to pick from when you're watching a crazy woman act insane on the internet. And what's remarkable again about this is he was like, yeah, I want to stick my dick in this. There are some dudes that are so horny. they will walk into a fucking blazing inferno and be like, yeah, this is a good idea. I got good feelings about this woman. Can't see what could go wrong with it. What do you mean she's insane? No, she's not insane. This is a beautiful woman, and I expect good things. I expect good. What do you mean she's a lunatic? Not at all, sir. This is my lady, and I respect her. I love her. So let's do a short break, and then we'll come back, and we'll look at more of our radiant woman here. Uh-oh. Did I lose my pudding? No, I didn't lose there's my little pudding. Put him on. Put on the break sign so you know break's taking place. We're back in 5 minutes. 5-minute break. Oh, we're back from our break. And speaking of breaks, we have breaking news here from a super chatter. Shred Munns for big dollary twos. I have to read this because I'm a whore for money, but also because it's very important. Breaking news alert. Happy Halloween, Jim. Please use your platform to raise awareness about a serial killer in Milwaukee. Apparently, he's a failed writer who is targeting minority children and turning them into salami. Not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stalker child. Uh-oh. Oh, no, did it freeze up on me? Oh, boy. Uh-oh. I've got a little bit of a problem here. It says it's working just fine, but we're getting a little bit of a problem here. Let me restart. Hopefully everything's okay. Everything's looking good. Hopefully my breaking news message has made it out to all of you. Hopefully you're all aware. Oh, he's out there turning him into pepperoni. That's fucking tragic. Would his name happen to rhyme with Fatrick? I don't know. I'm not sure, but if you're out there, if you're a minority child in Milwaukee, I pray for you. Hopefully we don't have any more. So we've got, is this another one? From Nice Podcast Stupid. You are not my wife stalker. You are a clinically obsessed criminal cyber stalker facing multiple felony charges for crimes against my family. My real wife and I do not have an open relationship. This is why your life is already over. Enjoy prison. We are all stalker children. That is true. I feel like you're trying to walk me into a conversation about somebody who's going to sue me and then lose catastrophically and owe me $80,000 and then try to refuse to pay that money and then have the court say they're going to take all their shit away so they have to pay and then try to secretly run an Airbnb to raise the money to pay that and they get found out and have people leave funny reviews about the Airbnbs? Am I warm? Am I thinking of the right serial killer stalker child? I'm not sure. We're all going to prison because we didn't love that shitty sci-fi. He's going to meet us down at the bar where he's going to beat us up in his biker outfit, looking real sexy in his leather jacket and his assless chaps. They are assless. Trust me, I know. I've rented the Airbnb and I stayed there. And all he did was walk around eating pepperoni, labeled Jamal, weird brand of pepperoni, by the way, and assless chaps. I'm pretty certain that happened, and you can't tell me otherwise. Prove I'm lying. Prove that I'm lying, Fatrick. You and your assless chaps, you're not a cowboy or a biker. You're a minority hunter, salami-eating, pepperoni-loving motherfucker. You know, there were a few other things, by the way, that we've got a small break here that I forgot to touch on. Somebody else had brought this up earlier, and I can't believe I skipped over it. We're talking about sector adjacent things and big events that have happened over the last month or two. I can't believe I haven't talked about Styx Heckenhammer, Reno, power bombing his father-in-law through a table. Is that what happened? Was that what it was? Down in New Orleans, apparently, allegedly, this is all rumors, Styx got all fucked up on some gumbo and then just bitch slapped a chick out the third-story window of some place. Down on Water Street. I don't know what happened. There's a spoon clank heard round the world as he shattered her teeth with a running lariat to the throat. Is that what happened? Not by Styx Heckenhammer? Oh, shit. Apparently a little bit of a... Is that what his father-in-law came over for Thanksgiving or something? And Styx just fucking suplexed him through the window. He said, get the fuck out of my house. This is a pagan household. How dare you? Do I have that right? Somebody saying lies? I'm pretty sure that's accurate retelling what happened. He just started beating them all. He's just worked his way through the whole family. Just one after the other. So they learned a lesson. It's amazing how your favorite content creators just every once in a while decide to go a little wild. All right, he's a very kind of, chilled guy, very relaxed, very laid back, and just decides to powerbomb his dad for one reason or another. Father-in-law, whatever, through a window. Down on Water Street, New Orleans or something. Gumbo wasn't up to his standard, had to teach the old man a lesson. Somehow she got hurt in the process. Spoons are flying everywhere. He can't keep track of them all. Now he's got a court case coming. I've barely been paying attention, so I know like one or two details. Somebody brought it up earlier. I know he got arrested, and then he got bailed out by the quartering. The story gets weirder, right? Like the quartering, I guess, did he have a charity coffee sale? So buy a bag of coffee to get Styx out of the lockup? I'm pretty sure that's an accurate retelling. Didn't quartering bail him out? I have to wait for chat to catch up. There's so many. Why is everybody involved in all these complex legal proceedings? You got Ralph, whose entire life is a complex legal proceeding. You got Ricada dealing with all this shit with cocaine and polycules. Styx has got this shit where he's got. I don't know what's going to happen with this. Is it still going through? Or did it get dropped? I don't know. Then I'm pretty sure, even people not related, it's just everybody's gone fucking crazy lately. Didn't Fauci just, Fauci too, or what the fucking guy's name is, just assault his associate or assistant, fired the guy and then just punched him in the face? So I'm sure pushed him or did some shit, he's gonna go. Then you got Mr. Beast and Tyson and all that shit, that's all going on. I have no idea what's going on. They're gonna get arrested for selling moldy Lunchleys, where all the cheese is fucking rotted out. Delicious. I love Lunchables, but I really wish there was some more mold on it. Nothing makes my cheese taste better than fucking fungus. Oh, that's good. That's fucking delicious. Let me get some of that Powerade knockoff to swoosh down this mold-crusted cheese. Yummy. It's like everybody's getting arrested or sued these days. All this shit's going on in the background. I'm pretty sure isn't Logan Paul suing CoffeeZilla over the fucking cryptocurrency video? Is that still going on? It's just nonstop shit. Everybody's involved in a lawsuit. Everybody's going to prison for some reason. Everybody's getting out of jail for some reason. It just doesn't stop. Moldy cheese for the money chat. You like the moldy cheese? Everybody loves it. It's blue cheese. Microplastic specials. Delicious. Yeah, I had months of watching this. I was enjoying my Cobra content, and then I, just browse social media, see what's going on, and yeah, everybody's just getting locked up. Everybody's going to prison. They're cleaning the table. They're wiping the board after this. So it's it's going to be a free-for-all. There's going to be all these open audiences that you could just suck up if you're going to be a professional streamer. I'm pretty sure Hassan isn't got legal trouble, but I'm pretty sure Twitch is going to catapult him over a wall because he won't shut the fuck up. He's making they're going to lose their advertisers because of his shit. He's playing terrorist music videos for his audience. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It's wild out there, folks. Not over here, though. We know how to be. We're good boys and girls over here. Sweetie Squad, very well behaved. We just want to sit down and watch a crazy lady in her bathtub scream at her parents at midnight. All right, that's all we're doing. Nobody's getting power bombed. We're not running from child support. We're not selling you moldy cheese. Nobody's getting arrested in Merida or New Orleans. There aren't any preteens and kindergarten classes running around coked out of their mind. It's nothing but well-behaved people over here. Yeah, that's right. Little angel face. Little angel faces. Oh, something happened with Osmogold. I don't really watch Twitch streamers. I don't know what he said something right about Palestine and Israel, and then he had to clean his room. Am I understanding this right? So you say he made some edgy comments, and his punishment was he had to clean? Whew. It must have been arduous for him. Poor guy. Oh, did he have to mop the floors? Do laundry. Oh, you poor son of a bitch. Let me start a charity organization. Somebody call the Red Cross. Osmogold had to do his dishes. Get me the French Foreign Legion. We need armed security. This poor bastard is being forced to vacuum his floor. What kind of baby living is happening over at Twitch? Did they change your diapers over there? Like, what kind of pussies live at this place? Like Hassan in his little bubble. Osmogold, his punishment is cleaning his room. over on YouTube, if you sneeze the wrong way, they'll send out fucking assassins to murder you for threatening their Honda advertising dollary dues. But over at Twitch, if you say something that's a little controversial, whatever, you're made to clean your room. Oh, you do the dishes. Let's say you sorry. I should have streamed over on Twitch. I should have been a Twitch streamer. Oh, they powder my ass and put those diapers on. It'd be great. They're living in the land of make-believe. Meanwhile, over on Kick, what are they doing over on Kick? Getting like fucking 90 mile an hour Lamborghini accidents, going to other countries and getting beaten in the street. Like, Kick is the dirty place. It's like the IP2 of streaming. You've got Twitch where they powder your ass if you do something wrong. Over on Kick, they pay you to go beat homeless people. What is it? Johnny Somali is being hunted by like half of fucking Seoul, South Korea right now. They're like coordinating their attacks on him because they can't stand him. Oh, you all hear the ding dongs in the background? Yeah, it's those trick or treaters coming to get that candy. We got it. We got the candy. We got toys. It's a pretty good haul. You know, given how sick I am, I wasn't able to really do the shit I wanted to do this year, which really sucks. It's a downer. But lots of cool shit. Stuff that's going to drive parents crazy, I think, are the best things to give away. So like bubble guns and disc guns. Shit little brothers can shoot their sisters with, which are going to upset the parents. Don't shit like that. Little candy slot machines to teach them bad habits. You know, that kind of stuff. Things mom and dad are going to be like, what an ass. What, you son of a bitch. Why would you give them a gun? Why would you give my fucking children? They're going to make the living room a goddamn disaster, you asshole. Perfect shit. Perfect thing to go with. Sorry, I got a little off track here. Word is spread. They all want the free shit. This has become the house of free shit. That's why they've all showed up. Okay, let's pick a good video here. Let's look at some more girl Jessica. Queen Cobra in the bathtub getting mad at the trolls the day after the eviction announcement. Ooh, it's a shorty, but it's a goodie. Let's hear. Did she summon a demon on this one? It's very short. It's only a minute. Let's take a listen. Jet.
You do? I don't fucking live in Casper, Wyoming. Turn the chat off. Just turn the fucking chat off. I'm done. Turn the chat off, please, all the way. Just turn it off. Turn the chat off, please, all the way.
Oh, I'm waiting for the demon to come. Come on. Give me some of that demonic power. Come on, Jessica, summon Azazel for us. Disappointing. I'm disappointed. That was a bad video. I'm sorry, chat. I feel dirty. I was expecting the demon voice. We didn't get it. But that's okay. Because I've got better videos. I've got better. She's very jealous. Oh, God, there's so many good videos. I think this is the one where she breaks his fucking bathroom. It's just very weird. She shows up at his place and she sets up in his bathroom and just starts breaking shit. Like, just some random person shows up at your fucking place and just destroys everything. Just breaking shit with just doesn't care.
I don't feel good. I'm gonna puke, okay? Bye, baby people. I'm gonna smoke some weed and throw up, okay?
Oh, what a beautiful woman.
I'm very, very, very fucking, like, drunk right now.
No. What?
I'm not, I'm done, everybody, okay? Good night.
Well, thus concludes my stream for the evening. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming out to watch it. I think I'm just going to pass out right here on the floor, just not even really lower myself down. I think I'm just going to flop on the ground and hope that the video turns itself off. Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, right here on the oil stain. I like to imagine her head went through like a hubcap right there. It's a car jack moving around. Remember, fellas, if you stream on YouTube, a lady like this can be yours too. Cobra's not the only lucky man out there to find a yandere woman. You too could win get a lucky winner like this. Just fucking, I mean, how many chicks do you know that can just drink a bottle of gin and just take a header right on the concrete? I like to imagine she tried to lift, like she's passed out on the ground. We can't really see. Passed out on the ground. And she wants a little fresh air, so she sticks her head out, and this just comes crashing back down on her neck. Right here. Right on the windpipe. Yeah, spit.
Fuck all of you. I drink way too much. I am tired. I'm going to bed. Bye. I'm going to bed.
This is where I sleep now. Now imagine, okay, I want you to like put this in a sequence together, okay? Imagine you're her parents, and this is like the next day. So the previous night, you had to fight with her for 4 hours as she drunkenly takes a bath that never ends. And then it's like 8 at night, maybe you want to go get some White Castle or something light on the stomach. And what do you find passed out at the back of your car in front of the garage door with her head bleeding because she dropped it on her head? It's your daughter, and the live stream is just still going. Like, this is the very next day. It just doesn't end. Actually, what would your reaction be if you lived across the street from this? Just imagine, like you're out on your deck or your porch or whatever. You know, it's a nice night out. Oh, the weather's nice. It's beautiful. You're going to go watch the stars. And you kind of look across the street and there's like a slit of light that keeps appearing and disappearing. You're focused in on it and you see the head of a drunken goblin poking out underneath your neighbor's fucking garage door. Clinking bottles rolling down the driveway. And she's just screeching, and you can't, again, it's not human speech. You don't really fully understand it. And you're transfixed. Would you be transfixed? I would.
Sonny, I don't feel good. Sonny, come back. I don't feel good, sweetie. I don't feel good. Come back. I don't feel good.
Cat's never coming back.
No! Stop!
Did she? I think they broke their laptop. Watch that again. I don't think you're supposed to do that with LCD screens. The plunk.
Hello? Hello? God, fuck you, bitches. Fuck all of you, fucking whores. I fucking hate all of you.
There's so much. When you're talking about great cinema, and you're talking about great cinema, all right, maybe you're thinking of something like 1970s Heaven's Gate. You know, the $36 million United Artists picture that was made by an auteur that was 4 hours long and sepia colored. Maybe you're talking about that. I, on the other hand, when I'm talking about great cinema, I'm talking about Queen here. We're talking about Jessica Messica. Look at this. Look at the scenario that we have going on right now. Drunk, sleeping on the garage floor, no shame, breaking their laptop, but getting an angle filming something I can't even really tell what I'm looking at. I know there are insects involved. Something's crawling there as she screams drunkenly. Like Dad opens the garage door, to the house. He probably doesn't even see her, but she doesn't sound human, so he thinks his car engine's fucked up. It's making noises. Like, why is it not? There's no keys in it, but it's making noises, clearly. It's calling me fucking bitches. It's doing the... Maybe we'll get bad Jessica again, the Azazel voice. Let's see.
I fucking hate all of you fucking bitches. You won't fucking answer me. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I fucking hate all of you. Fuck you. I hate all of you fucking bitches. I don't like any of you. I don't like none of you. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Get off.
No.
She's crawling. She's crawling down the driveway. Again, I think this is filmed from the perspective of inside the garage, right? Yeah, look how the door's going up. So, like, if you're the neighbor, all you're seeing is this 40-year-old busted meth whore, drunk off her ass, crawling. You must think this is the craziest fucking household on the block. They are that household. The household that has the lawn that's 10 feet tall, the paint's peeling, the roof is coming off, noises at night you can't describe. You look over and here's old Jessica, 40 years old, drunkenly just crawling down the driveway at midnight, chasing a cat that has fled for its life. Where's that cat gone? Mersh stole it.
None of you could answer me when I answered you. None of you are here for me. Goodbye. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. Goodbye.
Get offline.
I'm going to bed. Leave
No,
me.
get offline.
I'm going to bed.
Log off.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to, I'm feeling a little tired. I think I'm just going to lay down on the driveway in my bra. I just drunk out of my mind. This seems like a good place to sleep. Hopefully it doesn't rain tonight and I drowned with my mouth open because my sleep apnea compels me. Oh, can you imagine the headline? Dead woman found, drowned to death in driveway, as people try to puzzle that one out?
None of you could help me hours ago. You all want to tell me at once when I'm out of my fucking mind. Fuck all of you.
Oh, what a lovely lady. This shit to me is the most fascinating stuff that you come across online. Like, occasionally there are people that make like curtailed videos where they'll put together arguments that are stupid and you'll have, fun taking them apart. That's always enjoyable to watch. Just crazy people in general. But like this is so raw and uncut. Like poor Cobra has really stepped on a landmine. I don't know how he didn't take a minute to really step back and be like, this person is out of their fucking mind. They're wildly out of control. And if I put my dick in this person, I'm going to horrifically regret it. No good will come from a relationship between us. Sex is not that important to put up with this level of crazy. But you get a dude who's had a dry spell for like 4 or 5 years, and this chick apparently starts looking good. Apparently, he's able to overlook a few things, like screaming at her elderly parents, banging her head into the garage, losing the cat, doing her own demonic impersonation, sleeping in the driveway, crawling around in oil, like just on her hands and knees like a fucking animal, crawling down the driveway. But he's so horny. He was so ready to accept this, just to get a little bit of pussy, that at no point did he think, could this potentially backfire on me? And it did, in monumental ways. Losing the place he lives at, paying for property damage, having her threaten to murder him. Oh, this lovely lady threatens to kill people? Apparently, yes. Allegedly releasing revenge porn? Oh, it went from, I'm your fan, can we meet each other, to I'm going to bury you where nobody will find you. By the way, internet, here's a picture of his penis. And it happened in the span of like, what, a month? A month? Was it just a month? Oh my God. At no point did he say to himself, this is going to turn out terribly for me. Maybe Cobra, just, a heads up. A heads up, I know you got your own A-logs. I know they're out there. Oh, you got your own trolls, people you don't like. I understand it. I get it. But maybe they were offering you genuine advice when they said that this chick was out of her fucking mind. And there were giant red flags and danger signs all over the place. Maybe you should have taken them up on that advice. Maybe you should have stepped back and said, you know what? Even though these guys, they talk endless shit, they make fun of me because I do goofy stuff. Maybe they're right when they say that I shouldn't get together with a chick that spends 4 hours in her bathtub screaming at her dying parents. Maybe this person might be slightly mentally unstable. Maybe this is a situation I don't want to find myself in. Potentially. Oh, is this the one where she broke his bathtub? Hold on one second.
Yep, that's water here. No, it's not my.
Oh, yep, this is another one. Yeah, again, also very interesting. She assures him. I'll give you a little bit of the lore that I'm familiar with. And again, I'm still learning as we go here. There's so much to learn. Apparently, she had sworn to him, because he was the guy with the internet. He was the big YouTuber, right? That she won't stream or do any of that shit when she's at his house, that she's there for him. But the moment she gets there, she streams nonstop. She streams nonstop. Then she starts making demands about him banning people and dealing with the trolls. Oh, she's like an amalgamation. She's like a mixture. I'm trying to think of what personalities and characters she reminds me of. And she reminds me a bit of Chris Chan, kind of socially awkward, right? Not the same, but reminds me a bit of, right? So a bit of Chris Chan, right? We've got that. We've got rage issues, which does remind me of Bathtub Ross. Now, I'm not saying she's like a child predator. She's not. At least not that I've seen. But she's got like that. It's like a switch. She goes from being upset to screeching. And it's that really distinct autistic screech. So social awkwardness of Chris Chan. The rage of Ross, right? A little bit of that thrown in, kind of combine them together. We're making like a Voltron of the internet. And we've got two of our pieces. What else? What else would this person remind me of? It's like bits and pieces, scraps of people. But she's this weird amalgamation. And it kind of baffles me. It blows my mind a little bit. That at no point did Cobra think, I need to run for my life. But no, he was so smug and cocky about it. Everybody warned him. I saw all these people, all these trolls, all these A-logs. He just random viewers. Dude, back off. Everybody warned him. And he was like, nope, you don't know what you're talking about. He's so smug and self-assured. When he got a little bit of pussy, he was so happy with himself. And this is like, she's almost a perfect example of really what happens when you put your dick in crazy. You hear that a lot. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Why would you not want to do that? This is why. Somebody should actually make a really good compilation where they show that initial meeting and then give the warning, don't put your dick in crazy, and then show the aftermath. To really lay it out. So you can like a 2-minute supercut that you could just hand to somebody when they find themselves in a similar situation. Let's take a look at this one here. This is another bathtub video.
Fucking fault. It's my fault he has a leak? I have only known him since December of last year, and this is my fault? Yeah, okay. Suck my asshole while I shit diarrhea in your fucking eyeballs and give you pink eye for a whole year.
Oh, we also got a little bit of the angry video game nerd. She's got that kind of, like, it's not a joke, though. It's not a character or a bit. It's real. It's her. She's doing a little AV. She had diarrhea duty in your poo-poo hole thing. You know, buffalo farts, that shit. But that's how she really talks. But yeah, no, she's at his house for like a day or two, and she's already broke. I don't know if that's a toilet she broke, if it's the bathtub she broke something where water comes from it. And instead of turning the knob, you know, turning the fucking valves off, getting the water to stop, instead of going to tell him, hey, you got a leak in your bathroom, she lets it go for like 10.5 hours. And I think it sunk through, like the water went through the fucking floor. I don't know. But she caused some fucking real damage.
He's been in this apartment how long? Have I known him for that long? No, I haven't. I'm not running any water. Thank you. All right, people don't accuse me of being fucking. Yeah, okay, yeah, they don't fucking accuse me of acting like I have the end-all be-all of every fucking thing in his life. Shut the fuck up. That's how they all fucking act. Figure it out. Who's yelling, you fucking faggot?
It's fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen, by the way, anybody that streams this much from a bathtub. Like, it's a very unique personality trait. But she's always in and at first I thought it was like 1 or 2 videos, but there are a lot of them. Like, if these archive channels weren't around to, like, back up her videos, you'd never know it. But she's always in the bathroom for some reason. It's just like a little water goblin. Can somebody find a cryptid that has a really foul mouth and lives by the water or in the water? What kind of cryptid would she be? There's got to be some kind of lore, right? What kind of water goblin is this? I don't know, what is this?
It's prebiotic. It's poppy. Poppi. Raspberry rose. Look it up.
I think it's more like PEPE. I don't think it's poppy. I think it's pee-pee. Okay, you're on your knees in the bathroom filming a toilet that's leaking, and now you're drinking from... I don't know what's going on. What level of crazy are we on? What level of insanity and off our meds, schizo on the wall, they're recording me through the ceiling shit are we dealing with here? You're drinking piss from a cup as you film a toilet.
Raspberry rose. Because I'm not in the fucking bath, you retard. Why are you assuming shit about me? You know what assuming things about people make you an ass.
Got him. Roasted. Roasted. You hear that, Dad? You hear that, Dad? I know that's you on that account called Father of a Disappointment. I know that's you, Dad. All right, makes you an ass.
There's no bath. You're delusional, but I'm sorry for you, but... There's not money in the toilet tank, you retard. That's why I put something in here to clean the toilet, right? That's why there's not money in here. Are you drinking? Are you drinking? Polly, I don't give a fuck. People are watching me. I don't give a fuck.
She's just randomly hitting herself.
I don't give a fuck. Polly, you're obsessed with numbers. You're obsessed with this. You're obsessed. I don't give a fuck. Polly, you're obsessed with numbers. You're obsessed with this. You're obsessed with that. You gave my phone number out, you fucking slut. So I'm going to remove you as a mod, actually, because that's what I need to do, because you don't fucking respect me. Giving my fucking number out to fucking people. Did you fucking give my fucking permission? You fucking pay someone $300 for no fucking reason because you think they're going to help me even though you don't listen to the words coming out of my fucking mouth. And then you fucking give my phone number out to fucking people, you fucking cunt. You give my fucking phone number out. Oh, but then you pay some imaginary whore $300 while you're like, oh, you need money, but I gave this person $300, but I also gave your fucking phone number out too without your fucking permission, yeah. Polly, shut the fuck up. Oh, am I mad? She is. Oh, she's telling me you need money. Why she don't fucking listen to me and then gives my fucking phone number out to people? Go fuck yourself.
We are on a level of crazy, folks. That's just spectacular. Oh, can you imagine? I wonder. I almost think, like, the assumption is that, Cobra was, I guess, drunk or sleeping at the time, or drunk sleeping. But imagine, he's invited this crazy person over. Right? He's invited this chick over. Everybody's warned him. But he's like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You guys are just, she's a lovely lady. And he has sex with her. They eat dinner together. He's taught the trolls a lesson. And he goes to go take a nice victory nap. And he's sleeping, right? He's taking his victory nap, and he's woken up at like 11 o'clock. And all he hears is her screeching over the sound of a broken toilet. And she starts hitting herself in the face. Do you think at that point, like, how quickly after they fucked did he realize, I've made a big mistake?
Am I okay? Am I okay when fucking people pretend to be my friend and then they give my phone number out to people, which when they don't fucking listen to me, oh, but this person can, no, listen to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Breaking news from the chat. Thank you for filling me in on the lore. Okay. I think I vaguely remember this being mentioned, so you're probably right. Somebody in chat said the reason she's filming his toilet and she's down there looking at it right now is because the chat convinced her. Yeah, you're right. They convinced her he had money hidden in his house. So chat, her father, right, the troll, convinced her there was money hidden in the... Is that why she broke the toilet? Is that how the toilet got broke? She was hunting for his money? Oh, no, you don't understand. He's super rich, and he keeps his money hidden in the toilet. Look under the giant log of shit. Under the giant shit log is where the treasure is buried. Poop marks a spot. Take the plunger, take the plunger arm the pirate, and go digging in the toilet for the treasure. It's so she streams it. She streams her hunt for the toilet money. Oh, matey. We're off to find the dairy treasure. Oh, my name is Jessica Messica, Poop Arm the Pirate, with my little Polly the Parrot plunger, hunting for gold in the toilet of a man I just met, and we fucked only an hour ago. And now I'm gonna hit myself in the face.
And did I give you permission to give my phone number out? No, the fuck I didn't. I'm just doing this to help you to get monetized. Bitch! Let's just say I still had my naked and laughing, right? I had no strike when I saw Josh the first time, right? We can all pretend, right? I literally...
What are we dealing with? This is so fascinating.
Bitch! Let's just say I still had my naked and laughing, right? I had no strike when I saw Josh the first time, right? We can all pretend, right? I literally still wouldn't be able to fucking apply for monetization until April 13th. So she's paying some fucking whore $300 to pretend to help me for what? While she literally texts me, Bonnie, you need money, 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 you need... While she pays someone $300 who can't fucking help me because Polly doesn't fucking listen.
I don't even... I just imagine these... I like to imagine these are the bedroom noises. As Cobra's hitting it from behind. These are the noises. She sounds like she's doing chipmunk impersonations and shit. Channeling Azazel. Just randomly smacking herself on the head.
Do you fucking retards know what the sound of fucking real water sounding like running sounds like? Yeah, this is real water. Not his fucking leak, because I'm not a plumber, bitch. Aww. Yeah, I don't have the strength to turn that off, because that's a fucking leak. I don't have the hand strength. That's beyond my fucking comprehension of what a human can do. Yeah, so whatever is running, it's all turned off to the right. It's still running. How do you turn it off? No, that's not. So why is it still running? Josh is going to have to figure that out.
Yeah, it's totally... he's going to have to figure that out. As I went hunting through his poop for money. Could you... God, I would have been so great if he woke up kind of half drunk and walked into the bathroom and she's digging through his turds. She's digging through his turds trying to convince him the chipmunk noises she makes while she's poop hunting is because she's trying to find the buried treasure. It's not some weird sexual kick. No, I swear to God, I'm digging through your shit in this toilet looking for the buried money. They told me you hid it in here. Well, who's they, Jessica? You know, they, them, those people. That's what's going on. Poor bastard. Right out of an asylum, somebody in chat said, you would be correct. Okay. I plan on continuing on with this. Again, this kind of shit just makes me happy because it's so fucking schizo and off the wall. It's just crazy for crazy's sake for some reason. She's so committed to being insane. We have a few more clips to go through. We'll do one more break, come back, watch some more of this. We'll get a few more of her greatest hits. And then maybe I'll pull the chat to see how many of you brave motherfuckers out there would be like, yeah, I'd totally let her come to my house. Oh, absolutely. I would let this person into my life because what could possibly go wrong? Nothing could go wrong. Clearly, she is just, this is meant to be. It's meant to be. Put on my little merch commercial. I think that's about 5 minutes long. Whore it out a little bit more. All right, we'll take a quick break, grab another drink, come back, watch some more clips, finish up our little spooky Halloween. I don't know if it's spooky as in like scary. Like it's not like, oh, I'm running from the interdimensional demon. But I don't know. I'd probably yelp a little bit if I stumbled into my garage or my bathroom and there's some chick making chipmunk noises, rolling around drunk, letting my pets get loose and hunting through poop for treasure. Hey, you think that spooked me a little bit? It's that kind of scary. A little bit. Tiny bit. Okay. Oh boy, we're back from our break. A regularly scheduled shill session. Okay. I don't know if did you get the hint to buy a hat? Swing over by the store. Buy some merchandise. Oh, fancy merchandise over at Metokur.myshopify.com. The night before elections and vote. Get out the vote. I know, not a very political stream. I'm sorry if you were coming into the Halloween one thinking I'd be going over a lot of politics. Boy, don't we get enough of that everywhere else. I know it's less than a week away. Oh, that election's coming up. Oh, who's going to win it? Hopefully. I've got my team I'm playing for. Hopefully they win. But no. We're going to instead focus on crazy people. Have a little bit of a giggle. Take a small step back from the insanity of politics just for tonight a little bit. As everybody's out there doing their thing. And just laugh at a woman who's on her knees digging through poop looking for money. I can't think of a more family-friendly way of spending an evening. Hopefully you've been in a crowded area and played audio of this. So now you have weird looks at you. As people try to figure out, why are you watching some nutty bitch dig through shit looking for YouTube money? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? I don't know. I need some crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my life at this point. But I'm not 100% certain what's taking place. Okay, let's get back. We'll watch a little more of this and watch a few more clips. Then I'll get around to Super Chats. I think I've covered a majority of the things in short order, don't get me wrong, that have happened during my, little hospital adventure. As I sit here in my little Ninja Turtle shell, I don't think I've missed anything. I mean, the sixth thing, that was one I kind of overlooked, so we got to that. We did that. Mercado's still doing his court thing. Styx has got the power bombing father-in-law through a window or some shit. Ralph is still in Mexico. Mersh is still stealing cats and lost his Rumble contract. I think the casino's still chugging along. Their audience has grown. Josh is still doing his thing. His audience has grown. Not sure what Cog has been up to. Trying to think if I missed anything. Is there something monumental that I'm leaving out here? Internet related? We talked about Mr. Beast and his disgusting lunchlies. Osmic Gold and having to clean his room. Hassan and his terrorist music videos. I mean, Johnny, is it Johnny Somali? What the fuck's the guy's name? The guy in South Korea getting beaten up by everybody in Seoul? I think I've hit all of it, really, to be honest with you. Giving it a second here. Tim Pool. Oh, that's right. Okay, you know what? I'll touch on that for a moment as I leave my merchandise up on screen. So I'm got that marketing mentality, hat-funded economy, after all. If I remember right, from what I saw, didn't Tim Pool, so he runs this huge podcast, makes all this money, a very large audience. I'm sure he's a multi-millionaire. I'm sure his businesses are worth millions of dollars and all the different things that he does, because I know it's more than one. And he's investing in other businesses. He's building a skate park or something. It's doing all this shit. But didn't he throw a tantrum? He's my staff all the people on my staff are retards. They can't do their job right? That's what Tim Pool said essentially. And I think I'm going to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. But, he's the boss. He's the guy that hired all these people. They're all his friends. So he's I'm going to, they all fucked me over. I'm going to fire them all. And then I'm going to quit and I don't want to do this anymore. And then he changed his mind. Right? Is that the Tim Pool news we're talking about? Or Civil War? Well, he says that it's been 4 years of him saying the Civil War is coming. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me if I got the lore right. Yeah, somebody said yes. Yes, you got it right. Okay. There you go. That's your Tim Pool news. Somebody else brought up RTU. You're talking about Review Tech USA. I haven't really been keeping track of Review Tech USA, but didn't he have a masturbation video leak or like a jerk off picture or something? I mean, there's a little bit of irony there because he's always giving like DSP shit because he had like the jack off thing that happened on Twitch or whatever the fuck it was, and now like this happened to Rich from Review Tech. Oh, see, yeah, that's another one I forgot, but I don't really pay attention to him, so I don't know like his deep lore either. Again, I was getting my background on like Cobra. Let's say, am I right or am I wrong? Did that happen to him? Or I'm getting people mixed up. People saying yes, saying he deleted his channel entirely. Did he really delete his entire channel? Hold on, let me go take a look at this. Why would he do that? Let's see. Oh, is it? Wow, did he really delete his fucking channel? Oh, let's see here. Channel. Why? Well, okay, yeah, it looks like he did. Didn't he have like millions of views on that? I mean, even if you weren't doing like banging numbers, right? Like you're not dropping out shit that's getting 1 million views every day. You'd have like such an archive, such a built-up backlog of videos. Wasn't he making decent passive income? Couldn't he just like walk away from that and just let the ads play? Why did he delete the channel? Chat will explain it. I have faith in you, chat, to explain to me why he would do something like this. 1 million subs, $600. Hey, $600 is $600. I mean, what? Yeah, you're not gonna go buy a Lamborghini with that, but fuck, that's $600. Put that towards your fucking car insurance, or your medical insurance, your mortgage. Why not? It's $7,200 a year. Oh, somebody said click fraud. I don't know. Okay. So I guess I'm behind on the lore when it comes to Review Tech USA. So there's a little more going on there. I'd heard something about like porn getting leaked. and I guess channel getting deleted. Maybe I did hear that. I'm not super tuned into Rich and what Rich is doing. I know like the casino's been fucking with him, and I know DSP and him have a back and forth, and I know June did like a very long video on him a couple months ago. And like the last thing I was really up to date on with him was the guy that worked with him, and they're back and forth, and the guy saying like there was a keylogger on the computer he got from him, like some wild shit. But I don't know even what happened with that. Like I don't know if in the end of that, the person that he was working with, his coworker that he gave a computer to, and then fired the guy's got the computer. If that really had a keylogger on it, and if that keylogger in fact did come from Rich, well, it's just fucking crazy. I don't know, man. So didn't he want to be like a musician or something? Is that what he's trying to do now? He deleted his old channel to what? Become a rapper at 50? I think that was a mistake. I would have just sat on the passive $600. All true. It's been a busy year for Rich. I'm just reading the chat right now. Somebody's not a fan of Our Lady Jessica. That's tough shit. I love it. I don't care if you find it boring. I love it. I could watch that shit all day long, nonstop, 24/7. I love crazy people. They make the internet fun. Rich is a moron. Somebody said Cobra's live right now. Well, that's fine. I mean, we're not really focusing. Like I said, it's more a secondary. It's like an ancillary character in the Cobra verse. Like, I don't think Jessica is going to be around that long, but maybe. I mean, he opened the door to a complete psychopath. So, if he's got one of those people that wants to wear his skin, there's not a lot he's going to be able to do about it. He's kind of fucked, isn't he? He's a little bit fucked. Rich making music, I could have sworn, Shogoth, that he was wanted a music career. That was his goal. That's what he was going for. And yes, you're right, Silver Triforce. Live chat is a superior chat. It's where all the fun shenanigans can happen. Okay. All right. Well, look at anyway. We're getting off topic here. We're caught up. So I guess I'm a little behind on Rich. There's some more wild shit going on there. But aside from that, that's pretty much a summary of everybody. That's why I've kind of branched off into watching other stuff. Like the Cobra shit's fucking fascinating to me. Again, I can't. There's just something. I know it sounds mean, but it's true. There's just something about physically the way Cyrax looks that's so off-putting that I just can't get involved in like learning about him. Like I can't get into the lore. It's like the Elephant Man. Like it's just this weird, uncanny valley, pity-ish kind of thing. But I shouldn't feel pity for it. You know what I mean? Like I can't fucking explain it. I can't get over that his physicality is like a hump for me getting interested in finding out about him. I mean, there are other people. Larson's fascinating to find out about. Interested in that. Fatrick is entertaining as all fuck to find out about. But Cyrax or whatever, I can't. I just can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't give you that'd be somebody who's got like a long lore too, but like I can't get into that shit. I'm sorry. Somebody said he's a pedo. You're talking about Cyrax. Yes, I have heard disturbing things. But again, because I'm so unfamiliar, I just can't get over the looks. I can't like dig in to find out like the deep lore on it. But enough of that. Let's go back to watching somebody dig through poop. That's what we're here for. So I think that's really, isn't that why we're all here? In the spirit of Halloween? To watch a crazy lady look for treasure buried in poop? I mean, I think that makes the most sense here. Hold on one sec. There we go. Oh, no. Okay, no, they have a towel on. I thought they were naked for a minute. I was like, no, please don't do that to me. All right, there are limits to what I could tolerate. There are limits. Okay, did my audio just die out? What are we doing here? Oh, we've got...
Like, unless you want me to bust the fucking pipe, no, the fuck I'm not. I told Josh, I can't turn it off. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do about it. I've told Josh. Everything righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. If it's not turning off, what do you want to do? Break my knuckles? Oh, you want me to wake him up? No. How about you wake up your... Why don't you live stream waking up your fucking person? I'll wait. I'll wait for that. I'll see how you get treated when you get fucking woken up from that. I'll wait. Wait. If you ain't donating $5,000 to me to wake him up, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll donate $5,000 when I find out where you live. I will donate a troll to fuck your husband in the ass in the middle of the night. So, figure that one out.
Fucking got him. I'm loving the mood lighting, by the way. You know, a mentally unstable drunk person wandering around. What it really needs is a nice, overwhelming color of blue. Just blindingly blue room. Hey, that's where let's put the psychopath in the blue room. Have them talk to their father who's trolling them in chat.
I'm not touching his food. I'm not touching his food. Hello? If I don't have the proof to back up covering myself, I'm not touching his food. You people are the hackers. You can record his every move. I'm not touching his food. So then all of you can blame me. You can touch his oven. You can fix the leak. Do I look like a man that gets paid fucking $500 an hour to do this kind of shit? You want me to touch his food so he can... Okay, right. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna be the plumber. I'm gonna be the chef. I'm gonna be the architecture. I'm gonna be the... All right. I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna do that. Because I'm the fixer and I don't ever get fucked. Right. That's not how it works. Yeah.
Love it. Enjoy it. Love that psycho energy. Let's take a look at one more here. Take a look at one more stellar video of our lady here. Let's see. Let's find a goodie. Is this one where they're just a psychopath? Let's find out.
I'm too fat. I'm too ugly for Josh. I will delete myself from his life. I know.
Oh, I think we've got... Should we end it on a sad one? That somebody's putting music over? Yeah, let's take it out on a sad one. It's called The Despicable Life of Queen Cobra.
I know I'm ugly. Why do you think he mentions his exes? Because they must look so goddamn much all better than me. Because if they didn't, he wouldn't mention them, right? Oh, you're so fucking stupid, retarded, faggots. I know. I really fucking got how fucking stupid you are.
Holy shit, is she nodding off? Chat, can anybody, maybe I don't know the lore on this, but is she like a heroin addict? She looks like she's nodding off. We're getting into the deep dark shit now.
Yeah, blush and every fucking time. When I asked for fucking help, when I asked for circle protection, I fucking...
Somebody said she's on Duster. Is she walking on sunshine? And I don't know what the circumcision discussion is, but okay, we're going to the darkest places.
I'm being screamed at. I have to go here. I'm being screamed at, man. This has never been these fucking related. It's always me. Nobody else. Oh, nobody else gets projected upon the fucking spotlight. It's just me. I have to go there before I get my neck cut off. And if y'all don't see me, hopefully Bigfoot took me away.
Okay, let's unpack what we got so far. I'm loving this. Josh's okay. So Cobra talks about his exes because they're better looking. Okay, but it's not her fault. All right, because it's that fucking circumcision. And she's going to be murdered, have her throat cut by Bigfoot. I mean, I think we've all been there. Bigfoot is known for his knife fighting abilities. He uses a butterfly knife. He's got a little bit of that southern flavor to his knife fighting.
Because I never consented to being born. And it doesn't matter what age of whatever I fucking try. I'm always constantly screamed at, while other people get away with the depths within their souls. I know I'm too ugly for Josh. Josh may be lonely. That's fine. So am I. Josh doesn't have to accept what he accepts, and I don't have to either. So when y'all people don't see me anymore, that's the end of it.
Getting dark.
My whole life is consistent of these. It is fine. Josh has so many women after him, as he claims. Like, it doesn't even matter if he mentions me. It's not.
Let me just again remind you, which is like Josh has so many women. He's just rolling in the women. Let me just remind you. This is who she's referring to. Just elbow deep in it. By the way, I hate sloppy drunks. There's nothing worse. There is nothing worse than hanging out with a group of people or being at a party, and there's that one person, right? Everybody's having a good time. They're drinking. Maybe some people get a little sick, get a little bit wild, little shenanigans take place. That's fine. That happens when you drink. But there is nothing fucking worse than a sad, sloppy drunk. Than somebody that gets liquored up and then gets super dark and depressive and brings they're fucking vibe killers. They ruin the party every time. And it's not like they're not the type of person where it's just like a one-time thing. It's every time. So this person is fascinating to me because I think this dude has literally opened the door to a psychopath. I've been watching this kind of take place, and I legit get the feeling that there's going to be like a headline a year from now where he's going to be found dead because of her. Like, that's how off kilter this chick strikes me as. Like, screaming at her parents, getting drunk and fucked up all the time, whether that's duster or not, or just plain alcohol. And she's one of those sad, sloppy drunks. But like she'll like do the demon voice in the dark, Jessica, that kind of shit. And I think he really, really opened the door to like a nutcase, dangerous person. I think that's how his saga's going to end. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Let me poll the chat on this. Drowning. He's drowning in pussy. She's convinced herself, like delusional thinking, right? Let me start a poll. Will this end in a headline? Let's phrase it like that. I think that's safe. They can't get me for that one. I love everybody in chat, by the way. They're like, oh, we can fix her. He can fix her. You can fix her. I can fix her. There's no fixing this. So let's see. Is my gut hunch right? A year from now, or sometime in the future, future-ish, will she like break into his house, apartment, whatever, and ritualistically torture him? Like, are we going to have a hostage situation? Will this end in a headline? I really think it will. But you tell me, Chad. I'll give you a chance to vote. We'll leave it up for a couple of minutes. You've watched enough of this person now to really get a feeling for them. To kind of see, I don't know anything about like their criminal background. I don't know anything about their upbringing. Just the videos I've been able to watch and the snippets here and there that I've been able to kind of piece together. There's no way to fix her. A lot of people saying yes. So far, 89% are going, yeah, I think this is probably going to end in a headline. Vote in the poll. Again, if you got a YouTube account, you can vote in the poll. Find out. We'll get a few more people to vote. It seems like everybody's getting the same vibe. Everybody's getting that vibe where they're like, oh, fuck, this isn't going to end well, is it? This is not going to be a happy story, is it? You'll find him in a suitcase? Maybe. Is she she's squatting in his tub? Yeah, she's living there right now. She's moved in. She's decided she's good. This is her house now. This is where she lives. The Bog Queen. Give it one more minute here. He's fucking dead. There's no coming back for it. Yeah. I love, though, that they were able to convince her. Yeah, no, he hides his money in the toilet, really, seriously. Just break his bathroom apart. Damage his bathroom. That's where you find the money. It's hidden in there. Trust us. It's where it's hidden under the poop. It's hidden under the poop. Okay. We got about 2,400 votes. Let's see what we're sitting at. 90% of you. 90% of you think this is going to end in a headline. I agree. I, as well, think this is going to end in the fucking headline. Oh. If I were healthy, I would absolutely do a video on this chick. Like, I mean, again, Cobra is fascinating, but so many people cover him. Like, I'm interested in who the fuck this is. Like, what the fuck? It's so off the wall. It's so fucking off the wall. It's genuine crazy schizo stuff. And like, it boggles my mind that he opened the door to it. He's like, yeah, no, this is totally going to work out. There's no way this is going to turn out badly for me. Trust me, guys, everything's going to be great. I'm going to meet this person, and we're going to have like, a fairy tale fabled relationship. Everything's going to be just fantastic. Nothing's bad is going to happen. Evicted. Death threats, revenge porn. Crazy video after crazy video. Oh, God. We need to take those peas back from Ethan Ralph that we prayed for earlier and give them to Cobra. Cobra needs our peas right now. We need to pray for Cobra, that he lives throughout the year, that she doesn't like wear his skin as a bodysuit. That's not how this ends for him. It's not the ending of the fucking story. Oh my God. That ended a little darkly, didn't it? I think it did. Maybe I should find a video before we get to the super chat section that's a little more upbeat. That's a little bit, it should be like a high note. And I think I've got the perfect one. It's a little bit different. It's not related to a crazy person online, but I will say this. I think we all know the monolith is putting plants in our food, and we need to free Tibby. Now, I love AI shit. All right, everybody out there doing wacky shit with AI, this is the best shit I've ever seen. The fact that they've made like an entire TV channel's worth of fucking programming out of this one gimmick is pretty fucking great, and it feels to me like the kind of shit that it's gonna like explode in popularity. This is fucking insane. So this guy, I don't know what AI program he's using, but has made like multiple TV shows with recurrent characters, like Unsolved Mysteries and Cops and all this other shit, talk radio. It's fantastic. And it's a nice, light, quick video. And I think that's what we should go with. So hold on one second here. Let me just get it. Let me get it lined up. Okay. Move away from the darkness of Cobra's future, where he's totally going to be dead or held hostage, and move into something a little more lighthearted. We're gonna learn about Tibby. We're gonna learn a little bit about Tibby. All right, hold on one sec. God, man, the AI stuff that's coming out is just fucking amazing. Here we go. See what you think, chat.
On tonight's episode of Unanswered Oddities, humans. Are they real or just a youngling's fairy tale? Humans have been a great mystery of our time. These creatures of lore supposedly ate potatoes and enjoyed sleep. They're thought to be long extinct, if they ever existed at all. But recent sightings all across the world have drummed up the debate once again. Rural Morgmog, 2 hours outside of Deedle, a hiker claims to have seen a human.
So yeah, it was a Tuesday night. I had just gotten home from spitting. I went out for my midnight lurk, I was just being creepy and weird, and that's when I saw it. It was a human. You could tell by the knees. I've seen them in the historical books, and it was just standing there, listening to sounds. I thought I might die.
I was called to the scene around midnight. Mr. Fugsnuck was in a panic. I searched the area for humans, but only found a toothbrush.
We don't know much about humans, other than they were most likely wildly stupid creatures. We do believe they did some cool things, though, like super sweet water sports.
The current prevailing theory is that humanity was wiped off the planet by what were called escalators. One by one, each human slowly sucked into the moving stairs, taken out by their own dumb invention. It would have been quite the sight.
But of course not everyone believes that humans existed.
Humans ain't real, brother. That's a ruse made up by the monolith to distract us from the fact that they are putting plants in our food.
Whether you are a believer or not, something happened to Mr. Fugsnuck that night.
Now that I think about it, it could have just been a tree that I saw. It was pretty dark, and my eyes were closed, so it's hard to say.
As is department policy, I fired off multiple rounds into those woods just in case there was a human. I was promoted shortly after.
Without definitive proof, we may never know if humans actually existed or still exist today. What we do know is water sports are awesome.
I fucking love this channel. There's so many good... This guy, it's just... Oh, these videos are... I'll play one more. If you want to ever look it up, it's Neural Viz. You can probably see it on there. But he's like, I'll show you. So he's done a bunch of those. Then he did one called The Cop Files, which is like a cops parody. It's just fucking wild to me. These are so good. Hold on, we'll do one more. We'll do one more before we jump into Super Chats. I love how they follow the story of Tiggy. Tiggy's always in there. Tiggy's my boy. Tell him the truth about the fucking monolith.
Guns, drugs, sex, death. All this and more can be found in the Cop Files. Crumpdale PD. A search for a missing Glurin is underway.
I'm a beat cop normally, busting perps for snorting teeth or smoking dirt, but I was put on the Tiggy case because the department considered it low priority.
Tiggy Skibbles is a MV personality, somewhat famous for his work on the poorly reviewed Unanswered Oddities.
I don't watch too much Monovision. My show is Bug Fights, the one where they got the bugs fighting. Anyway, story goes like this. Tiggy doesn't show up to work. He gets reported missing. A couple days later, he returns. Nobody thinks much about it. He went on a bender, whatever. But the thing is, it ain't Tiggy. It's a robot. No one on the production seemed to even notice. Then we get a scream from one of the show's 27 viewers telling us that's not Tiggy Skibbles. Thus, I'm put on the case. So I hit the streets, visiting all of Tiggy's normal haunts, the beer heap, the liquor dump, Gugu's porn vat. We don't find Tiggy, and we don't find no robot. This case seems like it's going to be put on ice.
But a 119 call was about to heat things up again.
119, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello?
This is 119, what's your emergency, sir?
I'm sorry, but you have a very lovely voice. It's distracting.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say.
Do you sing?
Only when I'm in the shower.
Well, get me tickets to that.
Excuse me? That's incredibly
No,
inappropriate.
not tickets to you showering. That's not what I'm not like that.
What's the emergency, sir?
I think I just heard some guy next door getting murdered. He was yelling, "Don't murder me, I'm Tiggy Skibbles."
Officer Snarbo races to the scene, and we must warn you, the footage you are about to see is graphic, and some audiences may find it disturbing. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Officer Snarbo at location. Dispatch, we got 2 couches here. Holy monolithic mother of God. Dispatch, I've got a 1054 requesting additional units.
I fucking love that shit. Tiggy Skibbles is my boy. Oh. Yeah, you can check that out on NeuroViz. It looks like he puts shit up like almost every couple of weeks. It's the best use of AI I've seen. I've never seen somebody take characters and have them repeatedly do shit and repeatedly star in the show like that. Top tier. Fucking top notch. Good stuff. There we go. It's a nice little highlight to leave the stream on, rather than the dark summoning of whatever demon Jessica was conjuring. Oh, my boy Tiggy. Will they find him? Find out who put the robot in his place? I don't know. You have to watch more cop files and unexplained oddities to figure that one out. But I think we're all pretty sure it's a fucking monolith behind it, putting plant in our food. Yeah, my show's Bug Fights. That's the one. Yeah, the one with the bugs. Snorting teeth. Humans have knees. They got wiped out by escalators. Perfect. Perfection. Well, let's see. We've got Super Chats in a couple of different places here. I'll read them off from each as we go. Hold on one sec. Now, you've got to bear with me, because again, I'm trapped in a turtle shell. And it hurts like a motherfucker. So I'm going to selectively read as I go through. If I miss yours, I'm sorry, but thank you for the money. And remember to buy a hat too. Buy multiple hats. Thank you. Let me go over to Cash App here and read some of these. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? I should put up that it's a Super Chat section so people know. In case they wander in, they're like, what the fuck is this? Oh, here's this guy talking again. There we go. My little ellipses. Reading Super. Now everybody's aware. They're fully aware. Read the Super Chats, and then we'll find a stream to, like, send the audience to, now that I know how to do that. We'll find, like, some random one. Some guy with, like, one viewer doing a Let's Play of a game nobody cares about. Suddenly wonder why they've got 9,000 people watching them. That'd be fun. That'd be entertaining. You could all tell them to free Tiggy. Tell them the monolith sent you. See if they figure it out. Make that a thing, maybe. To those of you that are going to take off, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great Halloween. Go get drunk and eat a bunch of candy and vomit out a rainbow later on, and then instantly regret it in the morning when you feel like shit. That's how you should celebrate Halloween. Enjoy the upcoming elections. Hopefully, if things don't descend into chaos, who fucking knows? It's been a wild couple of months. Absolutely fucking insane couple of months. But no, enjoy your Halloween. For everybody else sticking around, we're going to read through Super Chats. Start off with the ones I've got on Cash App, go over to Ko-Fi, and then I'll hit the ones on YouTube. And again, you know what? Let me say the name of that channel one last time for everybody taking off before you completely jump. Again, the name of the channel, if you like the audio, like the AI videos, is NeuralViz. 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 Good shit. Okay. Let's get to these. We got one from TL. Thanks for all the laughs and the good times. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. From Joshua. Thanks for staying alive. Well, I'm trying my best. I know there's some people out there that are like, why aren't you dead yet, asshole? Aren't you supposed to be dead already? When I did my final farewell stream, I thought I was pretty much cooked. And then right after that, I ended up having fucking heart attacks. And I thought, this is it. I'm fucked. But no, God decided to keep me around and shatter my spine. We're going to let you live a little longer, but we're going to turn your bones into dust. That's the trade-off. And then, of course, Ralph jumping in there with his hot takes, and he fucking sleeps on his... How do you do that? How do you debilitate yourself so badly? Now, I know that the name of that is like Saturday Night Palsy, because I keep seeing everybody say it. So I'm imagining that's really a term. You get a little drunk, fall asleep on a limb, and it's a little fucked up for a day or so. But it sounds like he legitimately fucked himself up. A little bit ironic. Maybe you should have made all those jokes there, Ralph. Maybe it wasn't so funny. Maybe it's God's plan that you damaged your arm in the Guadalajara airport. Got one from Maria here. Will you do an election stream before or back episode, or your back explodes? Well, I do one before my back explodes. Again, I'm currently sitting facing a wall in a turtle shell doing this stream, and loaded up on the. They started me out to deal with this because this hurts like hell. They put me on fentanyl patches and morphine, Dilaudid and Oxy and all this other shit. Didn't even, barely touched it. And then there was discussion with, the spinal people, are we going to, would you do a surgery? Could I do a surgery? And they're like, your bone, the answer was no. I've got to basically suck it up and wait for it to heal. And it's been about 2.5 months. And everybody's like, it takes 3 to 6 months for this to really set. So it's nightmarish. So I don't know if my back is going to explode. I hope not. That's why I'm wearing the stupid turtle shell. I mean, it locks you in place. I can't twist or turn, which is a massive pain in the ass. But at least I can't God, I hope I can't fuck my back up anymore. I had to buy a 0G recliner. I don't know if you would know what those are. They're basic. I mean, it's the same as a normal recliner. Don't get me. It's not super NASA technology. But it rotates really far back, and then it can it lifts you up and sets you up standing right from a sitting position. So you don't have to use your back to stand up. But I'm stuck. I have to sleep sitting down, and it's so annoying. It's been 2 months of sitting in the same position for 20 hours a day, or sleeping in that position. It's maddening. So I guess the Halloween stream is nice, and the fact that I get to laugh at crazy shit for a little while, nice upbeat, watch a little Tiggy, find out about the monolith and what it's up to. I don't know if I'd have the energy to do an election stream. Right now, I feel I want to scream from my back. So the thought of sitting around for 8 hours as they wait to call results when they should have them in 2, I don't know. I'd have to, I don't know. I guess I would have to, I have to think about it. I don't know if I could do it. I'm just being honest with you. From Gino, smokes on me, wishing you the best, man. Thank you very much. And then from Albert, thank you for all the laughs over the years. Well, I appreciate it, Albert. Thank you very much. Let me jump over here to Ko-Fi before the fucking battery dies on this tablet that I have opened here. 1 second. All right, 1 second, folks. All right, we've got one from Hero. Our man is going to wake up in a bathtub with no kidneys if he stays around her much longer. Got to pay for the booze and meth somehow. Well, I would imagine that might be something they're going to do. I don't know. It's a little... Man, I guess he was just... Really horny guys make really bad decisions. I think... Have we not... I think that's like a little nugget of wisdom the internet, I think, has proven time and time again. Think of the amount of content creators or just people that you have encountered online that have put themselves into a really enviable position because of sex. Whether it's a sex tape leaking, nudes leaking, a relationship that's gone terribly wrong, like, what was it, Jack Murphy and the Pussy Hooks? You've got Ricada and the Polycule. You've got Ralph and the revenge porn and the poop eating. You've got Cobra and the psychopath. Like, horny guys will literally put themselves into the most dangerous, stupid positions where it's nothing but disaster. Pro Jared, right? Yep. Pro Jared's definitely another one. Rob in the chat saying, for real, it's always the horny ones that fuck shit up. Another person saying, never good. iDubbbz. Yep, iDubbbz has basically been taught like a poodle to heel on command. It's essentially what's happened to him. From an Austrian painter. Mask is on the way. I hope you enjoyed the new song, The Drop of Baylet, Slaughter to Prevail. And yes, it is an early 2000s YouTube AMV. Enjoy and thanks for the laughs. Well, thanks for the mask. And there's nothing better than early 2000s YouTube AMVs. Top tier shit, okay? It's the best fucking... They don't make those videos like they used to anymore because they don't make them anymore. Like, nobody's really willing. Nobody's really willing to make them anymore, and I don't know why. It's its own genre. There must be 1 million hours archived somewhere in a YouTube vault of nothing but Disturbed and Dragon Ball put together in some kind of combination. As it should be. From Walter. Hello, this is Mr. Metokur, a.k.a. Jimbo. I just listened to Skydoes Mudcraft's recent album called Wife Beater. 10 out of 10 would spank my monkey to it again. Oh, I think I just did a promo there. Got one from Bill. No message on it, though, but thank you nonetheless. From some drunk retard. After over a decade of nonsense, the government finally acknowledged that I'm disabled. Have some of my neat bucks, you handsome hat seller, for years and years of quality entertainment. Oh, well, thank you. Say my name, Jim. Say the name Daddy gave me. Great stream as always. From Jonathan. I don't know if I can say your last name, Doctor. I think that one might get me in a little bit of trouble. From Shadow Fox. Keep on keeping on, Jimmy. If Elmer Wallace gets in, then the whole nation can get that Lake Street experience. Got one from a couple of people. Again, no message, but thank you very much. Like, who do we have? Buttered Glove, which I think refers to the video of the dude fisting another guy's ass, which I showed on stream. We watched that one on a stream. Unbelievably, we did. From KR Hume, have you seen Cobra's cooking videos? Yes, I have. So I've watched Cobra's cooking videos. So they're like two big kind of long-form documentaries where people go out and actually interview Cobra or like are hanging around him. There's a really phenomenal one from like 12 or 13 years ago or whatever it is, which was made by like somebody who, I swear to God, probably has a career in Hollywood because it was so good. And then there was a more recent one too. And in the more recent one that was done, they actually watched him, like, they filmed him cooking. And he spent, like, it's crazy. It's crazy watching him cook. But yes, I have, that got me into it after seeing it in the little documentary. Because I was like, oh, I'm not going to be interested in this. But I totally was. It kind of reminds me of, I can't remember his name now. Oh, this bothers me. There was a guy that would, like, keep a katana under his sink. And would, like, have, like, rotted... He was like, if I remember right, it was something awful had found. And he had like, it was some weird kind of like social retardation. I can't remember what it was. He had some kind of condition. But like he was a very smart guy. He was very rich, like self-made. And he owned 2 houses, right? And one house was like a normal, clean house and everything was put together and it was great. And then he had like a shit kicker house where he would keep rotted food and cook it because he didn't understand what cooking was. Like he did the hot dogs for Obama was a video he did. I'm sure some of you in the audience know what I'm talking about. But it kind of reminds me of that. Oh yeah, Masiokas. There we go. Thank you. Mad person in chat. That was who I'm thinking of. Oh, let's see here as I'm reading through. From Soapboy, imagine being a praying mantis just minding your business only to die eating an edible and become preserved into a crafted wand, material worthy of your deviant saga. And who would not want that wand, though? I mean, come on. From Milan, stay strong, Jim, and happy All Saints Day. Thank you very much. From NPC, hey, Jim, can you give a fine shout out to the folks at Decayable.inc? They make wonderful art, and An art contest, would love it if you could check out these art. Lost theme. Well, yeah, I'll take a look. But this is actually on the tablet, not on the PC, so I can't pull it up on stream. From Ballistic Characteristic, happy Halloween. Thank you very much. From Defective Detective, been watching you a lot this last year, and I truly enjoy your videos. I hope this little bit of money helps you and your wife. Best wishes and happy holidays to both of you. Well, I hope you enjoy your Halloween and Election Day, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. That's what I like about the end of the year. I don't know. It's like the perfect 3 holidays, kind of boom, 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 right? You've got Halloween, which is like this great, like family thing. Kids can have a fun time. You know, the neighborhood should be relaxed. That's the feeling you should get, the vibe that should be going. You've got some cool decorations out. Like I was too sick this year to really do the decorations like I like to. But you know, even though I joke about like being in a competition with my neighbor, they set up like it's fucking crazy looking. Like they did an amazing job. So you got all these lights and like this cool shit out. It's very cool. Then you got Thanksgiving, right, which is this really great time with your family and friends, and you're eating really good food. And then you finish it off with Christmas, and you know it's just there's something about like you know the lights and the snow and having like that set up, and it's great. The end of the year is great. You've got all these things kind of condensed together. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like stuff like 4th of July and shit, but that's like it's kind of off on its own, isn't it? You got like the trifecta, the trinity at the end of the year. And then you've got New Year's too, actually. So, I mean, 4, technically. Oh, Ko-Fi, why are you doing this to me here? Sorry, folks. 1 second. Okay. You know what? I will retry that. We'll come back to that in a second. Let me get into some of the YouTube ones. 1 second while I load them up. Again, if I miss yours, I'm sorry. I just... my health is dog shit. I can only get through so many of these. But I will try my best to get as many as I can. As this takes me 1 second to find the proper area. 1 second here. Oh my god, I know it's somewhere in here. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. I know I could find it if I went looking for it. All right, 1 second, chat, while I scroll down. We'll get to these here. All right. I should put like a backing track on. So we've got music. So when there are moments of silence, everybody's like, did he drop on us? All right. From Mask of the Dragon, reminder that Nickelodeon had an annual event that had little kids saying Nick or treat a lot for almost 20 years. From JK, here's some money to feed Jade. I don't know if I'll have to let her out of the cage and eat some delicious some rice, I guess. I don't know. From Anime Sucks, Cope and Sneed, it's about ethics and crooning to fat dragons farting. Well, I think we all knew that, really. From Humphrey Horsehead, happy Halloween, Jim. Blessed to still have you. Did you see the KF thread? There was credible speculation that your condition is a result of toxic waste poisoning from the Shingle Creek dump site near Champlin, page 1566. Yeah, I did have somebody actually link this to me on social media and looked at it. I don't know if I was close enough to exposure to have an effect on me. You know, when I first got sick, one of the things that I brought up was, you know, could I get tested for things that might be outside, you know, as things got worse, I should say. The kind of outside the scope of normalcy, right? So, like, could this be like a weird parasite kind of thing going on? Could this be like a fungal thing? Could this be some kind of a toxic exposure, maybe a heavy metal, you know, something like that? And they never really looked into it. So with like the toxic waste poisoning, you know, the exposure you're talking about, I don't even know how they would test for it. I know there are 2 kits you can order, well, you can have your doctor order, that test for quite a lot. So I mean, I could bring it up, but again, I don't know if I would have been, if geographically or, you know, chronologically, I would have been in the area at the time that would have resulted in exposure. But yes, I did see it though. I had a couple people link it and say, hey, what do you think? From Villy, Eurofag here. Called my boss a few hours ago so I could take the day off just so I can watch the stream. You now owe it to everyone to live for the next 40 years. Sorry, that's the law, and NRU. Well, I will take it into consideration. Lars Sadbro, hope you're doing well as you can or I hope you're doing as well as you can, Jim. Happy Halloween. Thank you. From Jonathan Dinan. Jim, how many life support systems are currently keeping you alive so you can bully Spurgs on the internet? Well, I had to get everything set up. So, like, I had been dealing with, like, the rib fractures and stuff, which suck, but you get used to them. And you can still kind of move around, and you're mostly mobile, just in pain and shit. The spine stuff is, like, next level. I feel so bad after going through this. If this is what, like, the elderly experience when they're dealing with, like, really horrific arthritis and shit, I had no idea. And I had no idea that spine stuff was as bad as it is. It's like, it's so next level, it's hard to put into words. The pain on it is so unfucking real. And it's like a weird secret club. Everybody that I encountered that ever had an experience with something like this, it's like they instantly fucking understand. And it's so bizarre, and they're so nice about it. I had one guy at a clinic give up his seat for me because he saw the brace I was wearing. And I was like, you don't have to do that. I'm fine because I was standing at the moment. And he's like, oh, no, man. He's like, he knew instantly what it was because he went through it. I had a cardiologist as I was explaining the pain when I was in the hospital to the spinal person because they were both there after having done some testing, who instantly knew. One of the nurses too. It's just so bad. So yeah, that spinal shit is brutal. If that's what elderly people go through with the arthritis and the bone deterioration, I had no idea. But to get to my point, when you're talking about what life support systems are you on, like I had to do a lot of shit around the house. So I had to get like a specialized chair to sit in. I have to wear the brace. We had to put handles in everywhere. No shit. Like the old people handles and the bathrooms and showers. Had to install bidets. Like it is just life altering. And like I'm gonna have to sit around for another like 2 months waiting for this to heal up because they can't put any metal in my back. They're like, your bones are too fucked. If we put it in, it'd be like, their concern was that it would just peel out of me. There'd be like fucking turkey meat coming off the bone at Thanksgiving. So a little life altering, no super crazy life support systems, but I had to alter shit around here, alter furniture to get around. Like even doing the stream, I have to sit differently and have things set up differently. But yeah, it's wild. But yeah, no shit. That's what old people go through with like the really bad arthritis and all that kind of stuff. It is fucking brutal. It's eye-openingly brutal. From Jack Ryan, did you really gag on the giant woman deviance episode, or was that you joking? Anyways, you deserve cancer after that episode. Don't die on air today. And do you at least get one more insult on Ralph? Yes, I did actually gag on that. There is stuff that does gross me out. Interestingly, it's like the description, the reading of what they. Oh God, I'm gonna have a flashback. The last thing I want to do is fucking vomit wearing this stupid thing. From Chem Trail Mix, I'm glad to see you're well enough to give us a spooky update, Jim. Happy Halloween, and I hope you won the decoration war. No, I totally lost this year, but I'm gonna give credit where credit's due, because one, I couldn't really compete, but they did a fantastic job. From Gifted Monster. Hey, Jimmy. Curious what you thought of the package I sent. Do you like the Tim Tams, Milo, Wheat Bix, Shapes, and Vegemite? Did the dogs like the toys? I'll be honest with you. Usually when we get packages, my wife ends up stealing all the shit. And the dogs will destroy anything within a minute. Somebody had brought over like really nice root beer. I can't remember what the brand was, but it was like a really nice fucking root beer. And I had like, I was like, oh, root beer's okay, but I'm not like a huge guy for it. But people kept talking about it after seeing a picture, like, oh, that's really good shit. You'll really enjoy it. So I got all hyped up thinking, oh, I'm going to love this. Like, okay, I'm down for this. I'm going to try this now. And it's gone. My wife instantly just fucking, like anything I get, any food item that shows up, she fucking goes through it before I can touch it. And then she's like, oh, well, I don't know what happened. Oh, it disappeared. I'm not sure what happened. From Alias Unknown, is this pre-recorded? Yes, it is, and you're part of the conspiracy. Now Tiggy's going to have to talk about you being a servant of the monolith. From Droopy, happy Halloween, Jim. I hope you want another decorating gladiatorial combat in your neighborhood. I'm glad everybody understands the situation going on with the decorations. From Matthew Garbowski, thank you, bro. From Scion Uncensored, always great to hear from our big boss Jim, and with the remaining text I would put Uncle Ted's words here, but I think I might get you in trouble for it. Probably. From Cerebral Parasite, I don't think Nick Ricada will win Dad of the Year, huh? Probably, maybe not this year. Better luck next. From Dakida, haunt me long time Metokur. From Thomas Bailey, we all know that once every 4 years the dead rise from their graves to vote in the national elections, but are they more likely to vote Democrat or Republican? I think it's pretty much confirmed Democrat. If you're dead, you're voting Democrat. From Recovery Anonymous, Jim, seeing BioWare fall apart makes me miss Dragon Age Origins and KOTOR, and the original Mass Effect feel better. KOTOR, yeah, those were great RPGs. Now you get a, what is it, pulling a barv? Oh, I'm going to have to do push-ups. I'm going to have to do push-ups now. I think I read this one out earlier from Shred Months, but I'll read it again because it was a high amount. Happy Halloween, Jim. Please use your platform, again, raising awareness for the serial killer in Milwaukee. Apparently a failed writer who's targeting minority children and turning them into salami. Not good. He's out there eating them as pepperoni. From Fuxer Enjoyer, Big Daddy Jim, hey man, love you, brother. Your hat is awesome, very comfy. I'm glad you enjoy it. From Trogor359, you started early, you mood cricket. Have some shekels from me for my birthday. Love you, Jim. Well, happy birthday, Trogor. From The Thing, hey Jim, been watching you since 2013. What a long and strange this trip has been. I remember laughing about furries, DeviantArt goons, and how can I forget the great Linkara. Now I have a great career and little time to watch. That's generally life. Once you're in a position where things are going good, you're too busy to really do the things you want. From Dr. Storm, Ralph busting his arm by just being a fat ass, getting drunk, and passing out for hours in the wrong position is simultaneously absurd and reasonable. It's true. Most people will be like, yeah, I can picture it. From Lord Byron's, shout out to my favorite anime contributor, Dylan James Brookover of DK Newies. From It Ken Riza, Jim, for fuck's sake, make some videos again, please. You get some more options to show your wonderful ads. Well, you have to remember, well, two things. One, I'm just too sick. I'm really at the end of it, so that's just not going to happen. But let's say I was healthy. I had to stop making videos because there's no way YouTube would let me put them up. It's a different game now. Like, the videos that you would put up or see on YouTube are wildly different. And the people that can work around the system in interesting ways are very talented, and that ain't me. I'm a little too blunt for that. Now, I did for a while put stuff up on BitChute. I mean, that's where I was going to do it. But then BitChute, I think the English government is up their ass. The UK government's up their ass. Where do you put it? Where would it go? I mean, even if I could make the kind of videos I want to make, where would I be able to put them? Streaming is kind of a different thing because, let's say YouTube didn't work out, even though they're kind of more relaxed right now. You could go to like a Kick or a Rumble or whatever. But videos themselves for like a hosting platform for them, it's tough. Like, if you notice the amount of people that will do videos now where they have to use a euphemism to replace a word. You can't say kill or murder or suicide or rape or talk about any of those subjects. You have to use some kind of a euphemism, unalive or whatever it is. Even their titles, they'll put in little asterisks. They won't say, I mean, obviously they're not going to put fuck in a title, but you get the point. It'd be F, asterisk CK. But they do that for words now you wouldn't even think they need to do it for. Like, everybody is so censored in how they can talk or approach a subject. And working around that, there's no way. I'm just far too blunt. It would not turn out the same. From Massive Kitten Fire, don't let the Rage Pig find out that Peppa used to do Drag Queen Story Hour for kids, but with a fursuit. You date a groomer, you become a groomer, I guess. Well, we'll have to keep that as, I think, Ralph is going to be busy nursing his injured arm. I think he's going to be having a little bit of trouble out there, trying to get sensation back in it after sleeping on it for 32 hours straight. From Snickerbrockers, hey Jim, wanted to give you a shout out from one cancer road to another. There's a Mexican wagey in Pennsylvania who's seething because I'm not dead yet and my stonks make more money every 10 minutes than he does in an entire year. Well, fucking A. Keep on keeping on. From DSP Historical Society for the Bidet Fund. Yeah, the bidet is an interesting experience. I think they're French. Is that where it comes from? Of course the French would come up with that. Of course it'd be a French invention to shove a fire hose up your ass. It's a novel product. it's definitely it's definitely interesting. It's got its own little sensation to it. How could we clean your ass? I know. Let's put a fire hose in there and make the water ice cold. An ice cold fire hose right up your rectum. That's good. From Mr. Green, Jim, are you going to keep your hat store up to support your wife when you foobly laugh yourself to death, or are you taking her with you? I'd buy a few hats to help keep the lights on now and then. Just curious. I've told my wife to do whatever she needs to do to get by if she needs to. So if she's got to dig my fucking corpse up and puppeteer it on a live stream because she's got a bill to pay because some unforeseen thing happened, knock yourself out. So yeah, the hat store will probably stay up. Maybe she'll like do a limited series of hats where ashes are incorporated into it, like a collector's item. But I'm whatever you got to do, babe. You knock yourself out. From Nekatio, I don't know how the fuck am I going to pronounce this. Hey Jim, I'm a teacher and I'm quitting this year. You missed a bullet not teaching this shit is beyond stressful. I'm glad you're still around. Also wish my rabbit a quick recovery. He got his balls removed today. Happy Halloween. Well, your rabbit's going to hate Halloween from now on. Took his balls, man. It's gonna bring bad memories back. From Jacob Gribson, 37K watching. Happy Halloween, Potato Man. Well, thank you very much. Mr. One, Daddy No, from Tom Chopper Guitar. Big Jimbo, sorry I'm an hour late. The door. Duty pity to hand out sugar for the kiddos. Need to buy another hat for my flex fits are shrinking. Need new flex fits. Yeah, those kids were pounding on the doors over here. I'm surprised because the weather was really terrible. It snowed earlier. I thought there'd be less traffic, but kids love candy, man. From Muzzy Skeleton, Cobra Ladies and Druid Faka would make an unholy duo. The screeching would be heard in another galaxy. Also, Jimbo, could you please wish good luck to Baneman, who had recently started her VTuber streaming career? Take care and God bless you, and Jade. Well, good luck to you, Baneman. Go out there and VTube it up, I guess. From Fear Itself, shout out to my friend Nicole. Also, happy Halloween, Jim. Glad you're still kicking. From Dr. Gonzo. At first, I thought Ross had transitioned and started going by Jessica, but then found out she actually bays. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I guess that is the difference, isn't it? From A Nice Podcast Stupid. Oh, no, I did read this one. It's telling us all enjoy prison because we're stalker children. I Not On My Homies comes back a day later as a parody account of Phil Lamont. It talks about being a light switch Goyim for Ben Shapiro. Posts one more leak, then disappears into the night like a complete hero. Who are we talking? Hold on one sec. Oh, the funniest thing about the Mr. Matty Plays Dragon Age Leaks controversy is that the guy's name was Beat My Clown Hole with Your Meat Pole. Posts a leak and some slurs, deactivates his account. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. Gaming has really taken a turn, hasn't it? With the amount of shit that's getting pumped out. And the funny thing is, I actually think a lot of these companies have realized their mistake, but the development cycle is like, 5 years long? So we're probably going to see like another 2 to 3 years of really shit video games that have been advised on by these different kind of DEI companies that are still going to get pumped out they're stuck with. So how many, like Concords, how many of those are still in the works that they're far too committed to pull the plug on, that they're just stuck and going to have to release? I get the feeling Sony in particular is going to get really hit with this because I think everybody else has kind of shot their shot so far. From Jake, here's some doll hairs to get a more base alternative to a Ring doorbell. Bezos is watching you burp the worm. From Le Monk, sad to hear you couldn't buzz those damn trick-or-treaters with Dat Bone or with a bat drone. And Ninja Jade this year, God bless Cripple Jim. Well, there is nothing more fun than dressing up a drone as some unholy thing and dive-bombing children as they scream. Brad and Lee's, I cried about not getting my last stream. I emailed and got my hat within the week. Quality service for a quality hat. Also, ban Indians from my country. In parentheses, we have Australia. Do we need them for anything? Well, tech support. From SpiderGod99, hats off to you, Daddy Jim. I bought some hats for my hats. I hope a certain spicy fox who can watch this entertaining stream when she lands, since she has to put her phone in airplane mode right now. That's how it is. From Michelle Craig, here's your very own toilet money. Thanks for the show. People are apparently fascinated by the bidet. Handsome Crayon. Hey, Jim. My neighbor behind me is like that crazy woman. She was hanging her washing out. She started chatting to birds, real ones, and asked them what color panties they think I have on. I'm a man. Now, there's nothing like a little bit of crazy to make the day go by quicker. From Sergeant Buck, as someone representing the chef community, ain't no goddamn way we're making $500 an hour. I don't know. Apparently you are. That's what she told me. Jessica's convinced that you're making $500. That'd be a hell of a job, wouldn't it? $4,000 a day, $4,000 a day. Sign me up. I'll be a chef. That's crazy money. From Foxcat Gaming, honestly, with the Cyrax stuff, the only good things are the blind Billy saga. He molested a blind kid. I'm sorry, what? Honestly, with the Cyrax stuff, the only good things are the blind Billy saga. He molested a blind kid, and the other diddler stuff. Dude is like one bad day away from Nick Bates levels of horror cow. Yeah, again, it's just there's something physically about him that's so off-putting. Odd. Timothy Reaper. This will end in a headline: local YouTuber drowns in pussy. From Misfit Biscuit, here you go, Jimbo. Buy a coffin for your coffin. From Coila Dante, neighbors reported screams coming from Patrick Tomlinson's basement. Don't grind me into pepperoni. I'm Tiggy Skibbles. Have we figured out the mystery? From Ralph Mail, sup, bish? You jealous you can't sleep in airports and get paralyzed? Also, check out Seizure Bot 5000. Honestly, one of the most entertaining and creative Cobra guys. I will definitely do that. From Spacey, I miss you everywhere like you were in the Bloodsports era. Call me sappy. It's all homo. Love you, Jim. Well, thank you. From Marcus Anduaga Aris. Sorry if double send, but I think I accidentally deleted the last one. Just wanted to know if you've seen the new official Lolo anime, Waifu Luce, that the Vatican just made. Yeah, it was like a fisherman girl, right? She's like wearing like a yellow rain slicker or something. I don't know the whole story on that. I just know that the Vatican made their own anime mascot. Maybe they saw the luck the Dodgers had when they had a VTuber come sing for them, so like, we got to get in on this. From Alunar, happy Halloween, Jimbo. Good to see you back in action. Try not to die of cancer AIDS before the inevitable post-election shit show. From Sebastian Anon, hey, Jim. Best MV has to be from End of Eva, done to the Pork Chop Sandwiches song, sampled from those old parody G1 G.I. Joe PSAs. Stay strong. And then from Alexander the Resurrection, go scam me out a $5 snake video. He got you, did he? All right, here. I think let me see if there are any more. I'll read a few more here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make my way through. I know I've gone over a ton. I'm sorry. I usually am very good about this, but I'm just not physically in the place to do it. From Big Swingin' Rich, a Mary Metokur merch miss. For Chaos Incorporated, sorry, can't give more, Jim. Here's to your survival. Oh, and shout out to Kino Casino, who've done well to cover the sector in your absence. Well, I hear they've been killing it. I think the last I saw, they're pulling in usually like 35 to 4,000. It's really good numbers. And I know Josh is out there doing Met at the internet, and I think he's pulling in similar across multiple websites. So there are a lot of streams out there covering zany internet shit that are really building up their audience. And I mean, shit, I just recently watched, was it Kiwi Tapes or Smokey MC, or it was one of them. But their stream, they had 2,500, 3,000. Again, very good numbers. From Wyvern F, glad you're not voting blue this year, Jimmy. From Kek Hexy, so we can send you standard non-iDubbbz bad unboxing style packages. I have a portrait of you as a patron saint of shitposting I did a while back. I found some autistic Redditor using it as a PAS or PFP. If you send me something, I usually look at it as long as it's not ticking or a powdery substance that's going to get hazmat showing up. From Lost Forever, Metokur 2024, been wearing my the hat on my college campus almost every day because you are the candidate. Kind of wanted that dark gothic mega hat, though. From Come and Piss, great username, by the way. Thoughts on the RPG TV return? He was meant to go on the kill stream and end Jaden McNeil's career, but he canceled until next week. I don't know. Maybe he has no respect for a man that falls asleep on his arms. From Smega Bukaki of 69, where will I get my degenerate Mongoloid news that now that Boomer Jim is gone, God protect him? From James. Raid Mahler's channel, he is suffering through Veilguard. Timmy Tampon. Oh, Governor, thank you for showing up. Love you, Jim. Together we can spread literacy faster, stronger, and better. And finally, from Dibbers, been watching since the Soygoy of Applebee's. From the sounds of it, you don't have much time left. Thank you so much for the laughs. God bless. All right. Well, I tried my best to get to as many as I could. I know I've missed quite a few. If you donated, I didn't get to it. Thank you. If I did get to it, you're welcome. We've got 5,800 still watching. Who are we sending people to? Somebody said Mauler. Let's see what we've got. Mauler plays, what is this? Dragon Age, the Veilguard, the plushies only have a few hours left. Nightmare stream. Now, sir, how do I do this? I remember I fucking learned how to do this. Right? There's like oh god, now it's going to freeze on me. There we go. All right, let me turn this off. Let me see, where the fuck is this? I know there was a stupid fucking way of doing this. It would be edit. It'd be under edit, wouldn't it? Edit and redirect. All right, let's see. Let's see a redirect. Who can we search? Search here. Okay. All right, well, since you're the one that suggested it, there we go. You can all go watch somebody actually play Dragon Age the Veil card. Doesn't that sound fun? Doesn't that? Aren't we all loving that? Now, I think this works, that it saves it, and then once I end the stream, you go over there. So what song are we playing our way out on? What? What lovely song can we end on? You know what? I'm going to go with the classic. Sung it myself. Sung it myself. I appreciate you all so much. I actually sung this for you. I hope you all love it, chat. We'll play out on this, and then we'll send it on over to Mahler.
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only come inside anime girls.